Ken, are you joining?
We'll join later. All right, guys. Welcome back to GamePlayX4. I hope you guys are having a great Friday night. We are. I'm sorry for not being here last Friday. We had some personal things to care of, and that being me. But anyways, we're here, and we're about to jump into the new things that are coming out this week. So we're gonna jump into things that happened last week, just to not leave out anything for you guys. But anyways, I want to ask a question, like always. How you guys doing?
I've been
Chilling.
chilling. It was
Mm.
it was a pretty quick week. Not gonna lie.
Brother?
This week
It went
passed
by
by.
too fast.
I'm not gonna lie. These weeks have actually been pretty flying by. Just fucking
Why?
I felt this
flying
week has
by.
gone slow as fuck just because I've been busy as fuck at work.
Hey man, I've been busy at work too.
Yeah, but all right, your busy is not the same as my busy, and you know
Hey
that.
man. I'm busy too.
You
That shit
don't,
just
you
fly
don't,
by.
you don't, you don't, you don't, you don't get in at 4:30 in the morning and then get out at 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, I
He
get in at
lying,
11
he
o'clock
lying.
at night, and I leave
That's
at
not your
8 in the
schedule.
morning.
That is my schedule.
So
That's
That
in my
is his
schedule.
man, look,
What do you
look,
do?
look.
We've
You
been,
get in.
we've been,
Look,
we've been having to do a lot of.
How many
You get in
lunches
at
do
3 in
you
the
get?
morning.
Right.
Yo, you get in at 3 in the morning. I get in at 11 at night and leave at 8 in the morning. So
Bro, I get in, and I work the whole day. I
work
almost
all
work
night.
24.
Liar.
Oh, you talking about 24 hours?
Right. a whole full day. I
Yo,
almost
that's
work a
slavery
whole
right
full
there.
day.
What do you do? Like sell drugs?
Wait, you got in at 3 in the morning, got out at 3 p.m.
No. So I've gotten. Oh, actually, I've done that as well, because they needed a carpet cleaned as an emergency, and so we got out at 10, and then I had to stay and do a carpet clean, and I didn't get out till like 3:17 in the morning.
Bro, this man like
3:17
This
in the
man-
morning.
Yeah.
So that's 4 hours.
What are you talking about?
See,
No.
your
I
time is
started.
so
I
long,
started.
like a
I
lucky one.
started.
3:17
I
in
started
the
at
morning.
4. I started at 4 o'clock in the morning. I didn't end
Hey,
till the
man,
next
look.
day.
Hey man, look. If you want to be a
3:17 in the
slave,
morning.
if you
yo,
want to be
he
a
working
slave, that's
slave
on you,
hours,
bro.
dude. He's
If you
working
wanna be
slave hours.
if you want to be a slave, that is all you, fam. Like you can be
Yo.
a slave.
Yeah, but no, but you're when you're saying that shit, I'm like, you're preaching to the choir, bro.
Look, just because you work 24 hours does not mean me working 8 hours ain't shit. So
I know, but it's 8 hours is not in comparison, bro.
Yo,
I
this
mean,
man is making
still.
17 hours plus every day. Holy cow.
still, that man don't make overtime. Don't hype him up.
I don't make overtime, but they pay me for the extra hours.
But that's what happens when you own your own business, right?
You need to get paid for your extra hours. You working extra
Right.
hours. The fuck?
But
Right.
Isn't like
You
you're-
imagine I'm gonna work extra hours. You're gonna get zero money.
Andres, isn't
Zero.
isn't that gonna be your business one day?
No,
No,
no.
You're not gonna inherit
I don't
that?
dream. Huh?
You're not gonna inherit it.
Nah.
You will.
No.
That's okay.
Andres says he's not.
Yeah,
But
he already in it 24/7. He just told us. That's okay.
Yeah,
He says
because
he's not. But why?
there's a difference in helping, and then there's a difference as this
Yeah.
will be
Hey man,
it for the rest of my life.
You're not helping.
He's
You
in
are
it.
in
He's
it.
in it for the long run, bro.
Nah.
You are in it.
Anyways,
Wa- wa-
let's
watching
we're
a-
not
watching
here
a
for
few
me.
years.
We're not here
No,
for me.
wa-
Let's
wa-
let's
watch.
go to the next one.
Let's jump into the first
wa-
topic.
watch watching a few years. I'm just gonna be like, damn, I'm making this much. Fuck it.
I might as
I'm
well
gonna
own
be
it.
a boss. I'm gonna be a boss and just tell everybody what to do.
Yeah, that's gonna
He
be.
gonna be the one that's gonna be laying back like, yeah, bro, I work hard today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Let's jump into one thing like that. I know both of you guys want to discuss. I don't know about Ruben, but the Nintendo Switch OLED model came out last week, right? They announced it,
And
and
then come out last week.
no, they came out last week. The announced came out last week.
Pre-orders
The
actually
reveal
went
was
live
last week.
yesterday and
It
today.
came out a long time ago.
I think it was a huge topic. I know you guys had your own opinions. Let us know right now. Who wants to start? Josh, I
Just
know
take
you
the
want
floor.
to buy this. I know Josh just ordered just today.
Oh, Ray got jokes.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm not
Andres.
buying this fucking trash. Fuck out of here.
Go ahead. Andres. I know Andres just bought it. Come on, man. He
No,
pre-ordered.
no.
He pre-ordered. He
Josh,
pre-ordered.
now.
Josh
out
bought
of out of any one of us, any one of us, Andres would be the one to buy this dog shit.
You know. Wait. Hold on. Josh bought the Switch Pro, the actual one today.
I bought the
I
real
he
Switch
bought
Pro.
the one for the one that started from.
I bought
You know,
the real
and
Switch
you know-
Pro.
And you know why Josh is gonna buy the Switch OLED? You know why?
Why?
He's not gonna buy the neon version. He's gonna buy the black and white version. Do you know why?
Why? Oh, because of
'Cause-
the game.
No. If you look at the aesthetic of the model, of the black and white model, what is the first game that will be coming out for that model when it does come out?
So the Metroid.
Metroid
Mhm.
Dread. What is
Yeah,
the
yeah.
enemy that shows up in that trailer for Metroid Dread?
No.
Emmy,
Envy, right? What are the
Mhm.
color and the aesthetics of Envy?
yellow, blue, black,
No. The main one.
green.
No, the main one, motherfucker. The first one that you see is black and white.
Black and white.
Right. And the aesthetic almost looks the same as the OLED model.
I don't give a fuck. I ain't buying that.
That is the special edition Metroid Dread edition of the
Best
fucking
edition.
They be the type to be like, let me just slap the logo on it right here.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then Josh is like, well, I guess I
Yeah.
gotta
Gotta buy that.
Best believe he's gonna
Just
ask
get the
for.
dock.
He's gonna ask for it when his
Dock.
birthday or for Christmas.
I just get the dock.
And then
Fuck
I'm just
that.
gonna be end up buying.
Look,
it.
look.
It's okay.
The only way I own a Switch OLED if someone buys it for me. I'm not buying
That's
this.
what you
Why
said,
would I
right?
buy this?
Andres, go ahead.
Why
Go ahead.
would I
Buy it
buy
for his
this?
birthday.
Why would I buy this?
Yeah, fuck no.
This is trash. Like I don't care about this. fucking
Yeah,
shit.
right. Yeah, right. But I
This
mean-
console is absurd.
I mean, this is what Nintendo has been like. I think this is what everyone-
Nintendo is the ultimate troll, bro. They knew everyone was like, yeah, Switch Pro. Oh yeah, about that. We're gonna charge you for more, even though you're gonna get the same shit, and you're gonna buy it anyways because you like Switches.
Yeah, essentially, like, the screen is like $10 more, right?
Yeah, it's OLEDs aren't really that expensive to make
Right.
anymore.
PSP already did that shit 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Like it's
But the thing is,
not.
it's because they're selling a lot of Nintendo Switches. That's what they're gonna.
Wait, how many different
No, that's-
Switches we have now?
Right.
No, the thing is they have two Switch models, the light and the regular one, and I guess you can say the one they didn't make a new one, they just like changed the not being able to hack it, so they rehauled that, but there's only two now. There's three. It's probably gonna be four. Probably gonna be the Switch 2. The Switch Pro is probably the Switch 2.
Yeah.
But
I hope
yeah,
they make a
this-
whole new system. Because this is trash.
look, the Switch is fun,
It's
but if we talk about
already.
comparing to other shit.
Yeah. A lot of disappointment for a lot of Nintendo gamers. I think I'm sure some people are gonna end up buying this just because of the.
Don't get
colors?
me wrong. The OLED the games might look great, like colorful wise, because OLED is brings out the darks. But 720p, I couldn't get 800.
Nah.
I couldn't get a workable 1440p dock. I couldn't get none of
But
that
it's
shit.
okay.
No.
It's okay, Josh. The one you pre-order is
Hundred
All
like
I care-
nah.
All I care
Nah.
is frame rate. Just give me more frames.
Nah, bro, because then you're gonna have to
Sit
pay
down.
the same amount for like the $650 like
If they
Steam
would
Deck
have,
did.
if they would have said, if they would have said, here's the Switch 660 hertz, I would have been like,
Uh-huh.
shit, give me.
Okay.
Switch 120 hertz, give me.
Sure.
I'll buy that. But I think they literally wanted, since their Switch is selling so well, and even 4 years later, it's still selling. And after 4 or 5 years, consoles tend to make go on a downscale in terms of sales. But the Switch is like, nah, man, I'm up. I'm in no competition. So they're like, how can we charge them more money for the same product? Let's slap a new screen on it and call it brand new. Look, it's fresh. Ethernet port, boys. That's what you've been wanting, right?
You didn't
There you
put
go.
it? What the fuck?
What do I feel
the,
with?
the dock comes with a dedicated Ethernet
Wait,
port.
does it have
Finally.
now like what's it called? Remember that you cannot put headsets on it?
No, it still doesn't support Bluetooth headsets.
No.
That's
that was
stupid.
important.
It supports Bluetooth,
have they
but
fixed
it's
it,
only for
like,
the
their online gaming?
peripherals.
Finally.
Huh?
So
The
now
Ethernet
that
port?
now that you're gonna be able to like hook it up to the internet port, is their online gaming experience gonna be better?
No, because the netcode is trash.
Then what the
Yo, look, they're doing. Nintendo is gonna do the bare minimum to sell you a product. They're not gonna be like Microsoft and try to cater to you. They're like, no, you cater to us. You buy our shit.
It's
They
almost
only
like
care.
it's almost like they grab the Switch and they just wrap it on and like fucking what's it called?
And with the colors, like,
No, they just wrap it up with fucking tape and it's like here.
You know what's crazy? We're talking all this crap, but come holiday, this is gonna sell out.
Oh yeah,
I won't be surprised. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
definitely.
There's gonna be a lot
Like
of people who anyways
hotcakes.
reselling this shit.
No, there's already people doing it, but it's like this is gonna sell because
Because this is Nintendo, bro. It's Nintendo.
not because of Nintendo, because the Wii U flopped like Kingdom Come, but it's because the Switch is so successful. They can really, even though the Switch Lite, I didn't think the Switch Lite was gonna do well. Turns out, yes, I was wrong. The OLED, this is gonna do well too.
It's
It's
okay.
projected to do pretty well.
It's okay. You're gonna end up being one of those people in the line with Andrews right next to
Like I
you.
said, look, I'll be in that line, but my money is not going in their pocket.
I just told you. Andrews right next to you.
The only way I have this machine is if someone buys it for me. I'm not
Andrews,
paying for this.
Andrews,
Sorry.
bro, how many hints did he gave Andrews right now? It's okay, Andrews. Andrews, you better get ready because for Christmas, shit.
I'm just like, damn, I gotta buy so many OLEDs.
He's gonna buy another PS5 for himself. No.
I'll tell you right now, Andres is full of shit. He buying this machine. Watch.
Yeah,
No,
he's
man.
gonna watch. He's gonna appear one
I
day in the podcast.
I just got
Oh.
the fucking Monster Hunter one not too long ago. I'm not gonna
bro,
buy it.
you know, man. Look, he's gonna be.
Yo, if they release Monster Hunter on a special edition of OLED, he's
OLED?
getting it.
He's gonna be
getting
the
it.
first one.
He's getting
okay,
it.
one day I foresee that he's gonna end up in a podcast saying, "Oh, look what I just bought, guys." He's gonna end up
Just
like,
because
ripping up the Amazon box.
there's been other speculations and stuff like that because of things that were in production, and looks like this one was the one that was like released in the middle, and so this is like kind of like the test trial before we get the 4K one. Because they want to see if people even are interested in buying the like not even being a newer model, just like, oh, we have a different Switch. Let's see how many people will buy this. And
Yo, they did that already. It's called the Lite.
Right, but no, and then they did the red box Nintendo Switch, right, which was like the better enhanced version of the base model, right? And then, you know, people continue to buy it. So they're like, all right, well, let's see what this OLED model. Oh, pre-orders are selling out. Oh, okay, 4K is gonna do well then.
I think there is one coming. It's just not coming anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not coming this year. Definitely not.
I don't think it's a Pro. I think it's gonna be like the Switch 2, but I think it's gonna be like it's still gonna be the Switch family, so you can still play your Switch games on it.
Mhm.
That's pretty much the route that they're going with. They're gonna go with in the future.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna get my Switch Pro in December, so I don't even care about this. So
It doesn't
I'm
come
gonna
out
get
in
my
December,
official. I'm getting my official
it comes
Switch
out
Pro
next year.
coming out in December.
All right, let's jump into the topic right now. Go to the slide. I think it's the 13 or 14 or 12. I'm back. Anyways, just go to slide 12 when we have the ball.
Is that the Steam version?
The deck. I don't know what they call it. What's the name of it?
It's called the Steam Deck.
Okay, the Steam Deck. It looks like a huge Nintendo DS right here.
A Nintendo DS? That don't even look like Nintendo DS.
No, it looks like an all ass Nintendo DS, bro, from here.
Bro, it's one screen.
I know, but it looks like it.
Because the case.
Yeah.
I can see it. I can see it.
But it's a better looking PSP for sure.
I can see it. It's pretty much a Switch. It does exactly what the Switch does.
Yeah.
It is.
Just have a better frame rate, right? I don't
know
about the battery. About 2 hours, right?
So no, the battery is about 2 to 8 hours. I'm pretty sure on demanding games is gonna be about 2 hours, 3 hours at most. It's not gonna have a good battery life. Like it's not. It is not going to. But this is fucking. I think Valve finally got it right. Because when they were doing those fucking Steam machines, man, people do not know what the fuck those things were, man. Those things were so saturated in the market. No one knew what the fuck they were trying to do with the whole damn Steam machine. But I think with this, they got it right. Seeing how you can't really fuck it up if Nintendo's doing it right, so then you could probably do it right too. Um, all the buttons might be a little intimidating for some people, but I think it's fine for like from what I'm hearing. It feels real comfortable in your hands. The buttons don't feel off. It says it feels right. I don't know how I feel about the stick and the buttons on the right. It feels like if you're trying to press X, you're gonna accidentally hit the fucking analog
Quick
stick.
one? Yeah,
For those people that got big ass fingers and big ass hands,
yeah. Can I?
I don't know how this is gonna work out for y'all, but um, but it comes in with SteamOS, supports Windows, so you can just put Windows, off the gates. You This is gonna be an emulation fucking beast, man. This literally could play any fucking game you want on this thing.
Yep.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
I,
I
I
don't know
wanted
about
to get an
streaming from here,
emulation
but
PC.
yeah.
And you can operate any OS system on it too. So like you just emulate any fucking game you want.
Exactly. You can literally play Switch games on this shit.
Exactly.
Better.
Yeah.
Better. Yeah.
They look better. They're gonna fucking have higher frame rates. Like it's honestly insane, bro. Like I hope this is successful because it's gonna open the market
Do
to
you
greater
think
things.
Yo,
because
watch
you
me.
know
Watch.
the controllers don't come off. You think they're gonna get drift?
Look, man.
It's just a part
I
of it. You
hope
can't even
not.
get that shit.
I hope not, because the Switch Lite does drift,
Right.
and that's a whole other fiasco.
Yeah.
But I so far, I mean, the build quality looks pretty good. I mean,
Especially for
this
that
is
fucking price.
this
That shit,
is a premium product, so that shit better be fucking good.
bro, that shit's
It's
more than the
only
home console.
it's actually less.
No, well, if you want to start with base model, motherfucker, keep
If
going
you
up.
if you would start a base model, it's exactly the price of a home console.
Right.
But this is $50 more than a Switch OLED, and you get 10 times more value out of this machine than the Switch.
Right. But now you go up and you essentially can buy, the most advanced model and buy two PS5s with that.
No, you only could buy one PS5 even with the most advanced
You gotta
model.
include tax and shipping, my boy.
Exactly. You only could buy one. You only could buy one.
No. Valve.
Two PlayStation 5s are $1,000.
Yeah.
No.
What?
No.
You don't tell me two PS5s are not $1,000? Nah, if you want
Well,
to count
if you
scalpings,
add,
that's that's even worse.
yeah,
Yeah.
if you add tax and all that shit, yeah. But that
No,
shit is
It's way
PS5 is
worse.
500 flat,
is
isn't
it?
it?
It's
Yes.
gonna be. It's gonna be at least living hundred
The
something.
disc
Oh,
version.
you know what I'm thinking is the dickless version.
Nigga
This
said
is the-
dickless version.
Bro, I can't believe that's the only thing I didn't like about this is the fact that they don't have an expansion thing. You have to buy it to upgrade to have more.
More
Well,
memory.
I mean,
Yeah.
So does the Switch.
yeah.
No. But
I mean,
you Ruben could buy an.
if you want
expansion.
if you want more onboard memory, then that's when you go up in the premium one.
Yeah,
Because
honestly,
you have different tiers.
I think it's 400 is for the what is it, 64 gig EME, some shit like that. I think the better version is to get the 250 6 gig
Mhm.
NVMe SSD because it's just faster.
Okay.
I think that's the better version. I mean, if you're on a budget, just get the 400. At the end of the day, you're still gonna get a good product, anyways. But half the time you're gonna have an SD card, anyways. If you
So
have a
yeah,
Switch,
there you
you
go.
have SD cards because Nintendo only gives you bare minimum memory. um, this thing have packs fucking 16 gigs of RAM, so you gonna be doing a lot of things with this thing, man.
Yeah,
And you can get a dock for it.
but the dock is not like. Are you gonna be
It's so separately.
okay? But you're gonna be able to play it on TV too.
Yeah, you can like dock it on and shoot it,
Yeah.
stream it to the
Because I
TV,
saw some,
just like the Switch.
I saw some stupid ass shit like when they just put it on the dock and they're playing like is a TV. You could do
No,
that
you
too,
can
right?
play it. You can play it as if like they're pretty much showing you what the Switch does. You can
Yeah.
either play it like in tablet portable mode, or you can dock it and put it on your TV. You can connect your mouse and keyboards to it. You do whatever the fuck you want with it. It has built-in Bluetooth support.
So are you think you're gonna be able to play like with a controller like PS4 or Xbox?
Yes, why wouldn't you? Your Steam already supports all that stuff.
I mean, I don't know.
We
It
should be
has
able
Bluetooth,
to.
bro. Bluetooth.
Yeah, but fuck, what? You do that on the
It has
PSP? It has
Bluetooth.
Bluetooth. The PSP has Bluetooth. Can you do it on
Yeah,
the
but the
PSP?
PSP has. I think you can use your PlayStation controller on PSP.
Yeah, I think so. But to control
I believe
replay,
you
but you have
can.
to put it
I
through
could be
the
wrong.
PS3. You have to put it
I
through
mean,
the
you
Believe
can
me,
PS3.
I could be
modify it.
wrong. But
you
this
could
you can
modify it from
use. You can
thing.
use any peripheral you want via Bluetooth.
Nah, they're just telling Nintendo, hey, do
And
better shit
plus,
than this.
you could put Windows on it. You could do anything you want on Windows.
We'll see. We'll see,
Yeah.
guys. So this is the dock, the Steam Deck. Okay.
Steam Deck, not dock.
Yeah, there you go. There you have it. Make sure to reserve your copy today, just like this guy did today. On
And you see all those ports that dock has, man. Nintendo, man.
look.
Yo, man, look.
Yeah,
If
but
this
then-
if this is successful, this is not gonna replace a Switch. I'll tell you that right now, because
No.
soccer moms don't know what the fuck this is. They know what a Switch is. But if this is successful, we
Yeah,
could
the
have
Switch might have a
something
problem.
great
I mean, the Switch,
something great
Nintendo
on our
might have a
hands.
problem.
How I rival? You know what I'm
Anyways,
saying?
coming back to Nintendo, they're full of stuff that they are.
Scammers?
They refuse to say if they're gonna switch the problem, the Joy-Con drift.
They're not gonna
Right.
fix it.
Yo, Nintendo
refuse
has
to
been
say they're
damage
gonna-
controlling Joy-Con drift since the dawn of the fucking Switch.
Why
Bro.
you don't want to switch that?
There's like there's like Joy-Con drift. What's that? Doesn't exist. That's on your brain. When you got thousands of people saying, "Yeah, my Joy-Cons are drifting."
Yeah, by the way, people say like, "Oh, we fixed the problem with the Joy-Con," and we just you saw the controllers like it's good enough. Like they put it, pack it up, and
Imagine
deliver it to you.
upgrading to a new version of the
Nintendo,
Switch.
yo, Nintendo literally was like, "Joy-Con drift? Yeah, this light they about to get." They about to be mad.
Imagine
telling you,
upgrading to
no,
a new Switch and getting the
yeah,
same shit.
imagine, imagine you like you said, 10 years from now, still getting Joy-Con drift on the new Nintendo Switch.
Shit.
I'm telling you, Nintendo, they do the bare minimum. They don't care,
Bro, just
and
pray.
they only care when their pockets are bleeding.
Yeah, they just pray they do fix it for the next one. And they just keep saying that until they fix it.
Nintendo say we barely care, but you're still gonna buy it. Here, eat it. Same thing.
It's like money. Honestly, yo, Andres, have you experienced Joy-Con drift yet?
Never, not once.
See?
Even
No?
with the
A happy customer right there.
I don't think we have yet.
Happy customer.
But
Chewy has,
Chewy has,
but only yeah,
Smash
it was
Bros?
his base model.
the what
And
model?
his base model. So his base Switch, he was gonna throw him away like a dumbass, and fucking I got him.
Seriously?
He's get him
But
replaced.
you know how to the only way to actually test out if you have a Joy-Con drift, like the problem, go to the GameStop and play it on the Switch and they have it there for display.
Not necessarily.
They don't have a display anymore, huh? Remember they used to have like the consoles for display?
Nah, they barely have that anymore.
Yeah, they don't have
Right.
that anymore. So sucks. But that's the only way to test it out. When you go there, oh no, you could. Oh no, they don't have it on Target
No,
either.
but Joy-Con drift happens over time. It's not just
It's
built
a
in.
degradation. And then actually not to maybe like 2 days ago, I think Josh has seen it. Spawnwave did a video and
Yeah.
someone found out how you could really fix Joy-Con drift and just putting a piece of paper.
What the fuck?
It's that fucking simple.
Yo, leave it to Nintendo to fix their shit with paper.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Nintendo's probably like, damn, that's a workaround. They'll start selling you paper to fix your Joy-Con.
The
Paper.
Nintendo-
Yo, get this Nintendo paper. It fixes Joy-Cons.
Get the kit, the fix kit
Yo, if they do that and
for
people buy it,
$20. People
I
will buy
have
it, you
lost
know.
faith. I have lost faith in people.
I remember they had that for the Nintendo Wii. The Wii. They had their own
What?
repair kits on Walmart.
Oh yeah, they
Oh
did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Never
I was
worked
like,
for
I
shit.
actually buy one. I think.
I'm not gonna lie though, they were hustling that, man. They were hustling
I
that
think it was
for
third
sure.
party shit, but I don't know.
We're the dumbass about it, so yeah.
That,
I
but I
remember the
mean,
old days.
it's something that happens in controllers. Like Xbox controllers would drift back in the day. The 360 controllers, even DualShock controllers drift. Fucking even the Elite controllers and the Xbox One controllers drift. The Xbox controllers are probably the most poorly manufactured controller. Great comfort, but damn, they fuck up in a year.
Yeah.
If you go back to like, back in the day, the GameCube controller, the PlayStation, the DualShock One, those controller lasted you years, man, years. I still have my fucking GameCube controller from 2001.
Yeah,
Still
that's true. You
works.
still have it.
Still works. Still,
But
no
but now
problems.
that but now the GameCube controller is like trash, especially the ones in GameStop.
Still, no problems. Now, man,
I
they
think
they cheap out on the quality.
yeah, because they have
Yeah.
my money and they don't want to.
It's all about the money.
So,
They don't have to care
But
about quality no more.
yeah, but that's enough talk about Nintendo, man. Yo, every podcast we find a way to talk down on Nintendo.
yeah, look. What you know? What's next? Super Mario 64. There you
Yeah,
go.
I just is the only one that don't talk bad about Nintendo. He want free shit.
that's why Kerry's not here. Though. That's like
Yo, I'll just be like, damn, yo, I'm trying to get sponsored, bro.
Yeah, I'm just really quiet.
I'm just trying to get sponsored
Yeah,
out
he's
here.
scared talking shit to Nintendo.
If you're talking, you're muted. I guess we lost him.
See, I'm telling you, he's scared of fucking Nintendo.
Yo,
He's scared of
he
getting
wants
censored.
Nintendo free.
He's scared of getting censored. It's okay. It's okay, Andrew.
he's scared Nintendo Ninja's gonna come to his house and take all his shit.
Yo, why you think Kerry's not here, dude? He wants free
no,
shit.
I'm just way too loyal to talk shit. Nintendo
He's
boys.
like, nah, no, yo, I'm just ready to tap out and sell his
Yeah.
soul, bro.
What?
Where have you been, bro?
He's like, yo, you've been quiet because you don't want the Nintendo Ninja to come take your shit.
Not even.
That's right, yeah.
All right, let's move on to
Super Mario
something
64.
something Andres, he could have done because his house is a fucking antique store. So who here has Mario 64s
I
at the
did.
disposal right now?
Not at my disposal. I lost that cartridge a long time ago.
Damn, that's stressful.
Yeah.
Not that one.
I had mine, and I don't know where the fuck that shit went. It's probably still somewhere in New York.
I had it in El Salvador a long time ago.
But if you had a sealed copy and you got it graded, and it came to like 9.8 or above, you could have made 1.5 mil,
It did.
doubling the record of that shit.
Right.
My money.
Who the fuck is buying this shit? Who?
Nobody.
You know
You
what?
know what? If I was a rich billionaire, I'd be like, here you go, let me have that. And put it on my display.
Display.
I mean, there's the collectible market for grading has just been going up like crazy. Whether it's TCG, whether it's comics, whether it's video games now, like all that shit, all those grading collectibles, it's been going up like nuts, and like especially with the rare shit, like just but N64 is not even rare, you know? Like it's not a I mean shit, that Legend of Zelda copy is way more rarer than Mario 64 that got printed like a motherfucker.
To get it sealed though, that's
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
rare in itself, right? But
but the actual cartridge itself, you can find it anywhere.
Right, and then, so it's just like it's crazy that it went up for that much money because that's not even the original Super Mario,
Nah,
right? But that
but
is the original 3D Mario,
yeah, exactly. And
Mhm.
that's
right?
this is every kid's childhood memory right here
Yep.
from the 90s,
Right.
right here.
Well, if you haven't
64.
you haven't
This was
really
the
got
first game I played on 64. Well, actually, this
So
game
I
was actually the first game on 64 because it launched with it.
yes, it did.
And
Oh.
if you didn't know, here's some trivia. The N64 controller was specifically made for Mario
Mario.
64.
Yeah.
So
Oh, there you
Dude,
go.
I can still remember
What the
the,
fuck?
the back of the N64 box. Like the promos of the games that they had. They
yeah.
had Star Wars, they had a Clone War trooper in the back, they had
Yo,
Bowser.
speaking about promos behind a box, yo, back in the 90s, they actually they actually cared about their well, they do now, but marketing was different back then. They will actually market a bunch of games in the back of a box. And I was just like, here's a black box, here's a green box. There you go. Here's Halo in the back of a box.
Mhm.
But like
Right.
before, they used to have a bunch of games they used to market in the back of a box. That used to be
Yeah,
sick.
they used to even give you like kind of like a timeline because even though if the game didn't release on the day of the console, like those were games that you expected to come out. Like
Hmm.
N64, like it had Killer Instinct, it had yeah, it had, Killer Instinct, it had Star Wars, it had I forgot what else. It was that like two more, three more games of like of other franchises, and
Hmm.
you're like it didn't come out on launch, but those were games that were coming out soon, and so you just like had to wait for them.
Hmm. You know, another thing I realized ever since the internet, marketing has changed. So they don't do that slap on the back of a box anymore. And remember when I know Toys R Us used to do this. They used to have it in the R Zone, back when the R Zone was actually the shit. I don't know if GameStop did it, but I remember if you bought like a GameCube, you get a free game with it. Did you guys ever experience
Really?
that? Yeah, I
Well,
remember
I never when I was a kid at that
you could
point like
you had
mom
a
couldn't do.
so I remember my first GameCube I got Toys R Us, and back in Times Square, R Zone was like the fucking nuts. Like if you look that up and you look at R Zone at Times Square, you can see like they had their own section for just gaming. That was awesome. And so if you bought a GameCube, they had a selection of games you can choose that were free. So F-Zero was one of them, Star Fox Adventure was one of them,
Man, that's some
Melee
BS.
Melee was one of them. If you bought a game, you got a game for free, and then it had about 5 games you can choose from. That shit was sick. And
They ain't doing that today. They ain't
yeah,
doing that today.
they used to do that. That was awesome, and you pretty much got 2 games when you bought a system, which felt great as a kid because you got like I got all these games to play. Shit. Now it's like you get one system and you don't even get a demo anymore. Back in the day, you get demos. They used to give you demo discs so you can try out the new
Yeah,
games.
yeah. Bro, now they just get like, oh, you have to pay for the demo, bro. Don't worry about it.
Shit, they charge you more money now. Yo, man. Yo, leave it to yo. I'm still gonna go back to this, man. Kojima dead ass made y'all pay for a demo. I can't believe that. He leave it to Kojima to make you pay for a demo.
And how much you had to pay for the demo? 39?
That it was $20. Look, Ground Zeroes was a standalone game, I know, but it was so short it could have been a demo. Dead ass.
30 bucks. 20 bucks, dude. For a demo.
But yeah, so this sold for 1.5 mil, which it beat Zelda's record for 870,000, which is honestly insane.
Yeah, almost double that. Oh,
Yo, I'ma just start any Mario game I get from now on. I'ma just fucking buy it, keep it sealed, put the shit in a closet somewhere, and keep it there for the next 30 years and see what's up.
which Mario is it gonna be that you're gonna put in
Any
the closet?
Mario, god damn it. 3D Land, 3D World. I got the fucking the collection that they lied and said was gonna be a limited amount. No, they mass produced the fuck out of that game.
Yeah, just go buy
Yo,
Mario Kart 8, though. Just go buy
oh
Mario
shit,
Kart 8.
bro.
That reminds me. I say I have a fucking Silas copy right there. I forgot about
Oh,
that.
the collection
Yeah,
sealed.
yeah. Seal.
Yo, keep that shit sealed, bro. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Keep it sealed. I bought 2, thinking I'm gonna flip it immediately. No,
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
Immediately.
immediately. Nintendo's like, look, they think that it's limited, but
Mhm.
we're gonna tell them it's limited, and we're gonna produce the fuck out of that
Fuck
shit.
out
It's
of
gonna be
them.
so There's gonna be so many out there in the
You know,
wild. And they're gonna be like, yo, we gonna make some. No,
there's so many out in the wild that you can go to Walmart and get them at a discount.
ain't that some shit? That's crazy.
Watch, we're gonna fucking lose
Limited,
like 70% of value.
fucking limited my ass, bro. Yo, they
Dude,
Nintendo on some snakes,
Nintendo
bro.
said it's limited until we say to the factory
Yeah.
it's limited.
We gotta thank
Yo,
Andres because of this. Thanks, Andres.
Nintendo are some snakes, man. They dead
Yeah,
ass. They pulled the fast one on me.
yeah, they're gonna say these items limited for 5 years. Then we're gonna spread it out.
Not
Bro,
even.
it
That
was
shit was
so
like 6 months.
bro, it was so limited. Ray tried to swindle me into buying it.
Yes. He's like, I
He's
already
like, hey bro, you wanna buy my copy? This shit's gonna be worth millions. In the future.
Yeah. Fucking Andres said, like, no, I already had 2 copies, bro. I was like, fuck you.
Nah, I told him I was thinking about buying it. I still haven't bought it.
Fuck you. Go fuck yourself.
You're a smart man. You didn't fall into the hype. You're a smart
He's the
man.
one who told me to buy it. I was like,
Actually, you're the one that he's fault.
Did I?
Not his fault. Yeah, no, Andres, that's your fault.
Oh,
You're like, I'll buy it. It's gonna
he's
be
the
billions,
first one
bro.
to say,
I didn't have
he's
I didn't
gonna
have a
worth
gun to his
millions.
head.
Nah, he's like, he's gonna
I
worth
didn't-
millions.
Yo, it's funny.
I didn't have a gun to his head. That was his money.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
funny. Andres just gave us the hype on the
That's
game,
why I
and then
never
you
buy
didn't buy it.
anything. Every time he says me more shit, I was like, no, I'm not gonna fall for it. It's okay. Let's go to
Oh
the next one.
man. Hey man, look, Andre's been hooking it up, and when it comes to letting me know about shit that
You
might
already did
spike,
it?
so I got. My Lady Death thing came in too.
I did.
Yeah.
So
get it?
Were
good.
you only supposed to get one little packet?
One.
Because I got mine slabbed.
Yeah.
And it's in there, right?
So did you get the mystery one?
Mm-hmm.
And you got a slabbed one.
Yeah, I make sure I get it slabbed.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, the one that the diamond one, you can't get it slabbed. It wasn't
Whichever
one.
one I was able to get slabbed, I got it slabbed.
Right. Yeah, mine's I wasn't able to get slabbed, and the mystery one, you couldn't get that one slabbed either.
Because I know we got the envelope, you know.
Right, that was the envelope. Yeah, I didn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't get that one slabbed, and then the other one that I got, it's covered in Swarovski crystals. So you like they don't.
I haven't
offer
even
the-
I haven't even opened that shit. I just left that in the
Oh,
carton.
yeah, I
I
got.
was just like,
I
I'll look at it later.
kind of got disappointed because I thought they gave you a shitload in that mystery envelope. It's just one comic.
I should open it because I did get the special version. So I'm
Okay.
gonna see if they pull the fast one on me because I haven't opened it yet. But let's move on to the next one.
So
So,
who got arrested? You got arrested, Josh?
So speaking of Nintendo ninjas, they got them, boys. They
For
got them.
selling copies?
Nah, for selling modded saves of Breath of the Wild.
That's what happens.
Look, kids, if you're gonna mod a game, don't sell it. If you're gonna
Damn.
get ROMs, if you're gonna hack games, don't make money off of it. Cause Nintendo will come for that booty, and it will come for that ass.
How much money
That
did he
came for
make
his.
before this happened?
He was charging what $31 per save. So and that's around he sold about 10 million yen, so 90,000. That's a lot. First of all, who the fuck is buying Breath of the Wild saves?
People who just want to.
Bro, just play the game.
They just want
It just gives you
Hey, hey, I have a save. Anyone wants to buy my save?
Yo, that ass. But these aren't just any saves. These are modded.
Yeah, people want to see
Hey, bro,
something different.
I got to last level, bro. That's as modded as you want it to be.
Oh damn, bro.
Oh shit, man.
for real.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. This is crazy. Yo, you could breathe on Nintendo's stuff and be like, Arrested. He breathed on our shit. He's not giving our shit space.
Oh man.
But yeah, so rest in
Yo, how
pepperonis.
how many years is it gonna be there? Oh, I think for life, I believe. Like,
Rest in pepperonis to your boy. He you know, he was being what's that called? He was taking one for the team, being a homie, and no one's being a homie for him and then back him up. So this is the instance of where you don't fuck with Nintendo shit. Yo,
yeah, man.
you remember when that one guy got his Switch early? He legit bought it,
Oh,
legitimately.
yeah.
He bought it legitimately. He didn't steal it, nothing. He actually bought it from someone. And Nintendo came to his house and said, "Excuse me, sir, we need our product."
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Nintendo sent the ninjas to his house and said, "Yo, we need that." I would have looked at him like, "You don't give my money back? No, all right, then get the fuck out of my property." Yo, that's just
Wait,
crazy, bro.
So wait, so
legit?
the product was stolen, right?
What, the Switch?
Yeah, that he bought.
Yeah, someone stole it and sold it to him.
Okay, so it makes sense.
Or I don't know if someone stole it or if he just got it early from someplace that was selling it early.
Yeah,
I don't
but what's
remember
funny,
exactly
why
what it was.
the people from the
So, but he didn't get his
Nintendo
money back,
told-
right?
Nah, not that I know of.
I'm sure the fucking
No.
Nintendo's like, how much it was? $3 here, you fucking stupid ass money.
Imagine like you paid $3 for a Switch. You owe us $207 and what $97. But yeah, that's that. That's he
the
just don't mess
question
with
is,
Nintendo's
if that would have happened to you, you would ask for more
for what?
because the fucking the product wasn't out, right? That's what they wanted about.
If Nintendo would have came to my house and said, "Give me
Yeah.
my Switch,"
Yeah,
I wouldn't give him shit. They'd be like, "All right, go ahead,
go ahead,
bye, get out."
give me the other price right now.
Like, bye. I would have been like, "You want your shit back? Let me get $10,000. Let's go." All right, no, bye.
Take out
I
the
bought
shotgun.
this with my money.
Take out the shotgun. The fucking getting your.
First of all, you are my property. I need you to step off of my property. Goodbye.
We close the door. There's a ninja inside, bro, with a fucking katana.
I know, right?
Well, you go ahead.
How you can take?
You're gonna see the next day, like I just vanishly disappeared, and people are like, "Yo, where'd Josh go?" Like, "Oh, didn't he have any visit by Nintendo the other day?" Like,
Yeah,
"Oh
he
shit, they
told me
got
he
him."
he told me he had us things to show us. What happened?
He's like, "Yo, he works for Nintendo now as a slave."
Oh, shit.
He's testing their games out. He's just there all day, like Mario.
Next thing you show him, they send a tape to the United States, and it's fucking Josh with a fucking like a bag on his head.
It's like, yo, you see me with like a Man in Black suit, and like, Josh, what happened? You're like, I don't know who that is. She does not exist.
Yeah, he works on
I only,
Nintendo now.
I'm here for Nintendo only. Anything you say will be at the court of Nintendo's law.
What's the name of that stupid game? Running something? That spy that has a chip.
The spy game?
Yeah, the guy who has a chip on his head on the back.
Oh, Hitman?
Hey,
Yeah,
man.
there you go.
That's what Joe's gonna be.
Basically, gonna have a
I'm
mushroom
the
in the
Hitman
back.
for Nintendo. I'm a Hitman for Nintendo.
He's gonna have the
That'd be
ad for
funny.
Nintendo in the back.
He's gonna
Oh,
come.
no, it's gonna be now Nintendo Power.
Oh, Nintendo Power.
Oh shit. All right. So that's enough of that. So who watched the State of Play?
I haven't.
Didn't.
Wait, Ruben, did you see it at least? No. All right, Andres, did you take one for the team?
No, I didn't.
Damn, am I the
was
only one
busy
who
as
watched this dog shit?
We're all glad that you watched the dog shit, right?
No. Let's not forget that Ruben watched one of Let's not forget Ruben watched
Last year, right?
play and was like, "Yo, they showed this shit already, bro.
Bro, why are all these games old?
Why would they show Spider-Man again, bro? They showed that last time." Yo, Ruben, we're never gonna
You
forget
never
that.
forget. You never forget that.
And every time there's a state of play, this is always gonna get brought up.
You never
Oh.
forget. That's the problem. You will never forget.
Yo, no, man, that shit
Yeah.
had me dying, bro. Man, That was a
When
funny
we
shit.
realized he was talking about last year's, bro, that shit is hilarious.
He's like,
Hey,
yo, they
that's
show
too
Horizon,
fire.
they show Spider-Man again. I was like, yeah, they show Horizon.
And you know the
Wow.
worst thing of all, we were in for like 5 minutes talking about it already.
Yeah.
Until we realized it's like, are you telling one from last year?
No, you guys let it go. Like, yo, keep talking. Keep talking.
Oh man, Ruben dug himself to his own hole, bro. He was so confident about that, bro.
Yeah.
Damn.
Bro, he even denied it. He's like, no, you guys are wrong.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, hold on, I gotta check my receipts.
The
Oh
receipt.
shit.
Oh, shit.
Oh man.
Oh.
Last week there was a state of play. And let me tell you, I'm gonna save you the trouble. That shit was so fucking boring.
Really?
Oh my god. Look, there was some games. There was a lot of games shown. There was some indie games that I thought were pretty cool. There are games that are not gonna appeal to a large masses of people, but nonetheless, they're showing love to indies, which is nice. But it was just pretty much an indie showcase aside from Deathloop. So I don't know, Ray, you have the slide up for the.
Yeah.
There you go. So those were like the major. I think those were all the games. Well, the major games that they showed at the state of play. They showed Death Stranding director's cut. Like if anyone gives a fuck.
Why?
Like director's cut. Wait, so what does director's cut mean to you?
To be
Well,
honest,
it's a movie reference,
To be talking
and
about
Ray
it
should
for
know
a
this.
while. Yeah, no, I don't know why they've been talking about it for a while for games. I don't know why. Like, what's the
No, but
difference?
what
They
does
have
director's
more.
cut mean to you?
Supposed to be an extended version of it, or a version no one has seen, or no one. Or in this case, no one has played.
The way I see director's cut is the director's original vision of the game.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what I think it is, right? But he had
Not necessarily, because then you would say, because a lot when it comes, let's say movie terms, right? And I thought Ray was gonna say this, but whatever. I guess he's not a movie
No, I'm not.
aficionado as
No.
we thought we were.
Man, shots fired.
Yeah.
A director's cut is basically, or the original cut scenes when they first showed it theatrically, and then they re-added those scenes for the extended version of it. So that's what's called a director's cut, because the director cut certain scenes to shorten down the movie, and then re-added those scenes for like a special DVD version or whatever the case is.
So Andres, he aced film class.
It's a lie.
Ray
and
failed it.
actually
That's a lie.
Kojima, no, and actually Kojima came out and said, to PlayStation, he said he hates the title of director's cut because it is, for him, it is not a director's cut because he didn't cut anything from the movie. He added, to the game. He added to the game.
See,
So it
even
was
he doesn't know the
ran.
fucking definition. It's okay.
No, sorry, but it's shit that he added that wasn't original to the game, and he made to the new well, I guess to the updated version of Death
See,
Stranding.
So it
See,
should be
my
called
definition
the
was right.
extended cut.
See, my definition was right.
No,
So instead of
No,
director,
no,
it should be
yeah,
called
shut the fuck up.
it should be called an extended version.
the extended,
or,
the extended cut
yeah.
or some shit.
Right.
Just make it
First of all,
DLC
why
like
is there
everyone
even
else
another
does it.
version of this game?
Make it DLC.
Who still wants to deliver Amazon packages to this day?
Hey, there's some people that think that game is godlike.
Yo, those people are not gamers. Sorry.
That fake
Like,
is, yeah.
yo, bro, I wanted to give this game a try, but after watching people stream this, I'm like,
No.
I literally was
people-
watching my
yeah.
friend stream this game, and for 3 hours straight, all he did is walk from one place to another, and there was
Yeah.
no action in between. I'm like, what the fuck am I
So
watching
they
right now?
in the DLC now they added action.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
They
that's-
added action to
they
something
added-
that was supposed to be there in the beginning because it's a
Right.
fucking game.
Right.
That's
I'm
trash.
shut up. Yo, whenever I talk about Nintendo and Death Stranding, bro, I go on a rampage.
Nintendo.
Yes, because every time we talk about Nintendo, I go on
Oh,
a rampage.
Nintendo. Oh, okay, got you.
Hey, princess.
You
Yeah, I'm
did.
talking to the guy with the Pokeball down there.
Yeah.
So these are the games that were shown. So Moss Book 2. You can go watch the trailers if you want to. Lost Judgment, Fight Club. Fight Club looks pretty sick. Hunter's Arena looks cool too. I will actually want to try that game. We should actually try that game out. It's fighting. It's like an action slasher.
Are we gonna have a beta or just...
Battle royale.
There's
Yeah, this is gonna be an
that
early
game
access.
that game has been alpha, betaed. That game's been out for a while now.
But it looks pretty cool. This is the first time I hear about this game, so
Really?
yeah. To me, it's new.
I actually saw it before the pandemic because Maximilian dude was playing it like on PC.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first time I hear about it, so but it looks cool actually. It looks like it's a hack and slasher battle royale. It's game, right? Right, Andres?
Which one? Oh yeah,
Hunter's
this one
Arena.
is a battle. Yeah, it's a battle royale like hero, but like mysticism type
Yeah,
shit.
it looks cool. Like kind of like
Yeah.
Spellcast. Spells.
Right.
What is this?
You know what
That
that
one game.
reminds me of now? Remember that game that came out that it was like it was exactly Fortnite, but it was like you were a magician,
Something
and then you'd be like
Royale.
sorcerers and some shit, and then like throughout the game, the more people that you killed, you get upgrades with your magic and shit like that.
Is
It's
it
kind of like
Spellcast?
that.
Spellcast, some shit like that.
I don't know. I don't remember,
Spellcast
but
battle.
Magician
Spellcaster, I think.
yeah.
Spellbreak.
Spellbreak.
Spellbreak. Yeah,
Spellbreak. Yeah.
yeah, that's what it kind of reminds me of.
Yeah, Spellbreak was that game.
Mhm.
So that Fist is a action platformer, and this game Arcada. What? How you pronounce that shit? Arcadadon. It's like a whatever that fuck Arcadadon, some shit like that. I don't know what that game is supposed to be, but yeah, they were all cell shaded looking games. They weren't games that people were like, oh, this is what next gen has to offer, blah blah blah. So a lot of people were disappointed because they weren't showing next generation games. Third,
Right.
you know, typical shit. And then they showed Deathloop, which was like it was like a 9-minute showcase. This took about a third of the fucking of the state of play.
I feel with Deathloop like I've already played fucking game.
You did.
We've seen
It's
this game.
called. You know what this game is?
What?
This game is Dishonored with a reskin.
No. But what I'm
it is.
saying, what I'm saying is that we've seen so much of this fucking game throughout the fucking years that I felt like I already played this fucking game.
It's a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I think Sony paid a lot of money to get this game timed exclusive because they're just maybe because Microsoft bought the rights that they're like, look, we have Deathloop, a Microsoft game. I don't know.
I mean, Microsoft is still gonna get paid.
Well, Bethesda is.
Well, yeah, but Microsoft owns Bethesda now.
Yeah, but yeah, that's true. I just didn't know if they would get a share of this game, but
well, of course they are. Any game from now on, that's their earnings.
But hey, man, you got a Microsoft game on PlayStation for now, so
yep.
Maybe that's why they've been splattering this all over the place because they pay money for it. But I don't know, man. It's definitely looks cool. I mean, I played Dishonored. I never played the next two because I thought the first one was boring. But yeah, if you like Dishonored, you're gonna like this game, and that's pretty much what they showed at the State of Play.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. First of all, Pokeballs don't have eyes, so exposed. Second.
Well, first of all, they're mutated Pokeballs, so yes, they have eyes.
No. And so yeah, I like.
Wasn't Voltorb made by experimenting on Pokeballs?
Yeah, sure. Anyway,
there you go. First of all, where the fuck you come from?
Deathloop. I came from the inside of a Chips Ahoy cookie. So yeah. But to your point where you said if you like Dishonored, you'll like Deathloop. I like Dishonored. I have no interest in Deathloop. So
that's because you played 3 boring-isk games.
No. It has nothing to do with the gameplay. I like Dishonored story.
Dishonored story was cool. I'm not gonna knock you that. But damn, the first one was boring as fuck.
Yeah, I like Dishonored story. I have no interest in that. It is Dishonored. You can tell.
Yeah. Did you watch the state of play?
Yeah. And for the record, I identify as a Chips Ahoy cookie.
Oh my god.
Which one?
But
Look, just because you're black and white inside
you're
doesn't
just
make
a
you one.
Cookie Monster, okay? You
That,
came out of
that's
Cookie
an
Monster.
Oreo cookie.
That
That's
is
the
an Oreo
superstar?
cookie. Yeah, that is.
Not all cookies are the same.
Look, we all know that you came out of Cookie Monster, okay? That's all we know.
You know
Hey,
what?
man, not all
I'll
cookies are the
change
same,
it.
but they all taste differently.
I change it. I identify as the Chips Ahoy chocolate chip.
That's nice. So, what you think about the state of play?
Trash, like always.
Thank God.
Damn,
Move
you
it
didn't
on.
even think it was like cool at all. Like you didn't
Nah.
like any of the games they showed.
Nope.
I guess I didn't waste my time watching
Well,
that.
I like the Ozzy and Drix looking one.
Ozzy and Drix, yeah, that one's cool. That's like a third person a hero shooter.
That's true.
That's not bad.
Yeah,
I mean-
I like where they might go with that, but we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean they were cool looking games, but they're not games that like, oh my god, this is gonna move consoles type of shit. But
Oh yeah,
like,
it's definitely still not working to PlayStation 5 yet.
yeah, like if you caught these on a sale, you'd be like, I'll buy it. Let's try it.
100%.
Yeah. But that's state of play. So we can move on from that shit because I'm done.
There you
I'm done
go.
talking about that.
Yeah. Seems a lot to talk about it. So let's move on to
Yeah.
EA. So I don't remember
Why?
correctly, but wasn't EA accused of going to put ads in their games in the future?
in the sports games, right?
Yeah.
No, they did it before. They did it in UFC. You see the boys right there?
Yeah.
That's a ad in a game you pay $60 for.
Yeah.
In the middle of gameplay. Ain't that some
Fuck
shit? That shit crazy. Like, that is honestly insane. But they were speculated they were going to do this again. But apparently, Ken, your mic is picking me up. So apparently, EA came out and was like, "Oh nah, we're not doing it." But knowing EA, they'll sneak that shit in like Capcom did. So knowing
start
EA,
putting it in the background of the games.
they literally will sneak this in just to see if like they get any backlash or anything.
I mean,
like that,
they're
bro.
trying to make it like a reward, right? You watch 10 videos or 10 ads, and then you
No, it's
get
not
a
even like that.
reward.
They wanted to make it like you know how in sports when
Yeah.
like they take a quick break, they'll
And then
cut to
cut.
an ad and it'll
Yep.
cut back like that. Not commercial ad, an on-screen ad while the commentators are speaking.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Why? That's stupid.
That would be smart.
Look, man, if I pay $6 per game, I don't want to see no fucking ads in my game. Like, that's it.
Shit.
Yeah.
No.
So, go ahead.
The only way I accept ads if it's like not in your face. Like Burnout Paradise did it. I think they did a really well way where it's like you're driving around and you'll see it like on billboards and stuff like that, kind of like how in real life, where it's not in your face type shit. Or we play a sports game and there's in a banner and stuff like that, but it's not like interrupting gameplay. I think that's
like
fine.
in WWE,
but
the jet banners and
yeah, but I think if I pay money for a game, I don't need to be interrupted by no fucking ad. I don't need to want nothing. I just don't care for it. Go ahead, Ken.
All right. Yeah. So what I was gonna say is that so it's not just EA. It's actually a company called Player One. Okay, or One. Everyone, so however you want to pronounce it.
It's Juan.
And it's WON.
Yeah, Player One.
Yeah. So they made this little program that allows them to put ads in games. And they the rumor was they struck a deal with EA and High Res, right? No surprise, right? Two of the worst companies.
Yep.
And they so if they're saying that they're gonna start putting ads in these games, but EA allegedly denied it, right? But like Josh said before, they do have a history of doing it because they started putting ads in their sports games for a second, and their excuse was clearly a lie. They said they want a more authentic experience to when you're watching sports, which is bullshit.
They're killing the game.
If you want authentic experience, it would have been nice if that ad was like one of their games and shit like that.
No, because they wanted it to be like in UFC, they
Oh,
wanted
I
it
know,
to
I
be like
know.
you're watching UFC on TV. So like, oh, the fight is over. Here's it at like you would see on TV. And I was just like, why would I care about any of those things?
Yep.
Like you act like people want to see the ads on TV,
People, fun. The only time people care about ads is at the Super Bowl.
and that's the saddest part about it. Huh?
But even
Most
nowadays,
people,
nobody cares about ads anymore. It was. It has. I mean, you know how like in the Super Bowl you wait for those ads to pop out, and you actually care about them because it has some story background, some shit, or some
I
other.
mean,
some
yeah,
of the some of the
Super
Super
Bowl
Bowl
that's
ads are
amazing.
interesting, man.
But not anymore.
Yeah, I mean,
Like, have you seen? They'll have
you said they'll have like stories. They'll be like pretty much like small movie trailers.
Yep. I personally I like waiting for the movie trailers because they show that's when they reveal like the big stuff.
Yep,
But
that's awesome.
they don't really do that anymore like that I know of.
I
That
mean,
like they wait till the Super Bowl to reveal something.
No, they do it
No.
before. They just release it on YouTube before the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you could just actually watch it all on YouTube now. So it's
Yeah,
like
they don't.
Yeah.
even before the Super
I
Bowl was
think it's
released.
cheaper since release it on Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So
yeah. The Super Bowl is like
they
$1 million.
they just used the event to let people know that it's there.
Essentially.
Yeah. It's like you could just check it on YouTube right now, and they don't have to pay the millions of dollars.
I wouldn't be surprised if you catch an ad in your FIFA games, right?
Yeah, I mean, to this point.
Now you know what would be some creepy shit if you get ads in the games, but it's ads that is catered to what you've been talking about. Like you know how it happens on Instagram.
Oh,
You talk to it on your phone, and then this shit pops up. That'd be some wild shit right there from that.
you should
Man.
buy it back over, huh?
Last thing I need is EA having my information, especially EA and high
They
res.
will.
it's like you can buy
Microsoft got
Viagra right
was
now.
getting information with the Connect.
Uh,
The Connect was there listening to you, like, yo, what ads you want? You like pizza? Yo, you want some
Shit.
Domino's?
no. The only thing that Connect heard was
Imagine you say, let's order some Domino's the next hour, or the fucking Domino's there.
What happened?
Imagine like saying like in the background, hey, let's order some Domino's, and saying nah, but the next hour someone like knocks on your door. It's like, oh, you say you want a pizza?
Yo, could you imagine like it legit ordered for you, use your information and shit? It's like I heard you want a pizza.
It's
Yo,
already
the
been
day
paid
that
for.
shit starts happening, bro, I'm done with this world.
It's like,
yeah. I'm gonna open the door, but oh, thanks for the pizza. I'm not paying for it. See?
no, it's already been charged. It's already been
They
charged
be
to
like,
the
oh,
debit
it's been
card, bro.
paid
It
for
doesn't
already.
matter.
They'd be like, oh, it's been paid for already.
How about you guys decided to buy me pizza? That's what.
Oh shit!
They took the shot and
The
check,
fucking
that's
Kendrick
what.
actually would go out of his way to just, you know.
Nah, because I would just go back to my bank like, yo, I never authorized this charge.
Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. You that kind of person, bro. You gotta work to
Exactly.
fuck them up. It's okay, kind of. You ain't gonna end up paying that.
I doubt it. I'm about to enjoy that pizza. That's free.
Free pizza.
So next
And
slide.
imagine instead, like just to spite us, they give us Papa John's.
Oh, shit. Wow.
Like the quality goes out every time you mess it up. Like every time you don't pay it, the quality goes out.
Like Prano pizza.
Yeah, like it'll start off like as a really good kind of pizza, and then like it'll have like Koreatown Pizza Company will be the start, right? And then it's like, oh, you didn't pay for it? Okay, here's some Pizza Hut. Oh, you didn't pay for that one? Here's some Domino's. Are you still didn't want to pay? Here's a Papa John's.
You still didn't pay for that? Yo, get some cardboard.
Oh, right, that's right. I forgot. After Domino's is the cardboard.
Little
And then
Caesars?
it is the trash. And then it's Papa John's. And then it's Pronto Pizza.
Oh my god, Pronto pizza.
That's eating glue and cardboard together.
But anyway,
Yo, I would never forget the day we had Pronto pizza, bro. That
no,
It's a thing.
That's right.
wow, literally.
That's something you buy for Andrew's birthday. Oh my-
You're like,
Yo, if you want to insult Andres, buy him Pronto
yeah,
pizza.
there you go.
Fucked up.
You take a slice, you cut open Andres' window, then you jump in and take all his stuff. and he leaves the piece in there just so he knows that soul was there.
Oh shit!
Uh,
Can you imagine cutting glass with pizza like zzz? That shit? Oh man! All right, last week Apex got attacked, boys.
Why?
another hack, bro. And again,
Yes. Was it Apex? No, I think it was
Yeah,
Titanfall.
it was
Yeah,
Apex.
yeah,
it was
Apex.
Apex. Yeah. So they got attacked. I don't know if it was a DDoS, but matchmaking was just a complete clusterfuck.
Oh man, they just straight up changed the whole menu. I mean,
Like,
they went in and instead of giving you the option of choosing what kind of battle royale you want, it just says save Titanfall. That's it. You
damn.
couldn't jump into a
Really?
match.
Wow.
Yeah, couldn't jump into a match. Couldn't do anything. And
They
yeah,
straight
so
fucked
the
up,
reason this
man.
happened is because there's actually hackers in Titanfall and Titanfall 2, where essentially what they do is they have bots make a name that's so long that it causes the servers to crash.
Damn.
And so at first it was just Titanfall 1, and then it spread to Titanfall 2, and they've been trying to get the devs of those two games to respawn to fix it. They didn't. And so what they decided to do was they hacked it into Apex to kind of like get their attention. And it worked. But the thing is, I don't think it worked as well as they wanted it to because they only put 2 devs to fix Titanfall and Titanfall 2.
Look, at Titanfall 1 and 2 is not making the money anymore, so they don't care.
Pretty much.
Apex is the real money.
Apex is the moneymaker right now, so that's
Yep.
why they care. You hack Apex, they're going to patch that shit within a heartbeat.
They're gonna secure it like completely because that's their money maker. After
Yeah,
that, nothing.
and look, man, Titanfall is a great game. It's just EA don't like that game. That's it. EA does not like that fucking game. Just like Mirror's Edge, EA doesn't like that game. Any game they don't like, they're not gonna sponsor.
Very dead gone.
But when we're talking about devs patching shit, so this is not in the slides, but this happened recently. Activision. So there was a hack. No, not a hack. There was it was a glitch, an exploit, which allowed you to max your progress on all the guns. In Black Cold War, all the guns, your battle pass, and you just max it out for free. Without even paying anything, you get everything in the battle pass, even if you bought it, you get all that shit too. Just by a simple glitch in the game. And Activision within a day came out and patched that shit. And then people were
Okay.
mad because hackers literally own Warzone, and Activision has done nothing about it. Literally nothing about that shit. But the minute you fuck with their money, instant fix, bro. Patch within a day. And that's fucking crazy. Fuck Activision. I don't support this shit.
Why you feel like they care about their money, dude?
Yo, like the minute you fuck with their money, yo, they were real quick to pass that shit up. But when it came to fixing, banning hackers and all that shit and fixing Warzone, nope, ain't give a fuck.
People keep up. I mean, I think that's why it fell off so hard. I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't even think it's on Twitch like that.
It is. People are still playing it. It's just that, like the big streamers aren't playing it anymore like that, you know.
Right.
So
You don't need to.
it's because why invest in a game where you just get fucked by hackers half the damn time? Why take it seriously?
You know
that's
what's funny?
Top
Go ahead.
5 now.
You know what's funny? People were complaining about Warzone being hacked. Now the Apex is getting hacked. What the fuck are they gonna play? Especially those bigger YouTubers.
That's what
Yeah.
happened with Apex in the beginning. Hackers were destroying that fucking game, so it made the game fall off until they fixed that problem. Same thing with Fortnite. You know, like these hackers are they be out of control. It happened to Overwatch. It pretty much happens to every fucking game. Any game that the hackers take over, pretty much it makes people not want to play the game anymore.
Overwatch was a little bit better with it though. They were dropping ban hammers left and right.
Oh yeah, they were, but
Yeah.
are they still even doing that anymore?
Ban hammers?
Yeah.
Do they got the player base for it anymore?
That's true. But yeah, you mess with their money, they're gonna pass that shit real quick. They don't care about their fan base. You think they do?
I know, right? Not
Yeah.
Activision. Definitely not Activision.
Yeah. So so how long did Final Fantasy 15 take to make?
No idea.
Long enough.
30
It was
years.
long enough, because so Final Fantasy 15 was usually originally versus 13. That game was in development for God knows how far. That shit was in development since Kingdom Hearts 3 started development 15 years ago.
Oh, was Kingdom Hearts in development for 15 years? I thought they started
I mean,
something like
you know what? I'm
2015.
sure that shit was in the
What-
background. I just left it out for like last minute, and it's like, oh
In
shit, yeah, the game.
development, when something's in development, it doesn't mean they started like building assets. It's just like, what we gonna do? This, that, third, whatever. It was in development hall for like years. They didn't know what the fuck they want to do with that fucking game. But Final Fantasy 16 is already almost done, apparently.
How about they get on Final Fantasy 7 Part 2?
That's what I'm saying, bro. They got and Square Enix is gonna release all these Final Fantasy mobile games, ports and all that stuff, but they can't They can't put all of their talent on Final Fantasy Episode 2, 7 Episode 2.
We gotta talk to the expert. Hundreds, how do you feel about this? You want to go burn down Square Enix?
Nah, not really.
Are you sure?
Andres Andres will let developers fuck him over. Okay, he will let developers fuck him over. That
It's just Andres is rich. That's why.
Okay, Ken. Let's not talk about
He has a lot of money. Okay, and a lot of things that are worth a lot of money, and you should go to his house and take some. He's giving away.
Final Fantasy 16 should not have been made just yet, bro. Honestly, like they barely recouped the cost for Final Fantasy 15. And then on top of that, Final Fantasy 7 is an episodic game. So you mean to tell me that you're not gonna finish the game that you promised people that you were gonna make, but you're gonna go make a new game on the side?
No lie though. One day I walked into Andres' house, and he was literally fanning himself with a stack of money that was on fire. Yeah, I was like, what about your lungs? He's like, I can buy a new one.
Oh
shit.
Yeah, I just want to know where Square Enix's priorities are, bro. Like, it's crazy. You know what's funny? Those who got Final Fantasy 7, the remake, episode 1, on PlayStation 4, they got to buy a whole new machine just to play the fucking new one.
I think that's gonna be I think that's what I think. To be honest, I think that's what we're gonna do. I think that they're probably gonna do like one or two episodes per generation. But then again, like I said, we don't know how many episodes, so it could only be 2 episodes, right? I mean, but considering how little they went through the first
I think they said it's gonna be. Well, they don't know. They don't know how long this game is gonna be. They even said they don't know how many episodes it's gonna take to finish this game.
Right. I mean, it is. I mean, the first one got like what? I think like 10-20% of the game. The first episode.
I think it was like 15-20%.
Yeah, and so like,
How did you play the game? You tell us.
But what do you mean? What kind of percentage do you think?
Like if you compare it to like the story of number 7, right? Of the original 7, like how much did the game cover? I know you end
right. I mean, are we talking about? Are we also talking about like remake with the Yuffie DLC?
No. If the Yuffie DLC was covers like some of the original game, then yeah.
Right. Well, technically, no, it doesn't, right? Because that's a new story that was never told.
Okay.
Finally.
I mean, in reality, like the reason why we're getting that story with Yuffie, because basically talking about timelines and shit, the timeline is broken. So like now we're getting something completely fucking new. So
Fair enough.
even for those even who played the Yuffie DLC, like not only that, like because we see what's his face Zach. We see Zach at the end of like those scenes like in movies like after the credit the post credit scene. So there's a post credit scene with Zach and he's coming back to the church where Aerith is, and he's thinking that Aerith's gonna be there, and all of a sudden everyone is crying. So it looks like in his timeline he's alive and Aerith is dead,
Oh, I see.
and so everything is changing.
Oh, I see. Okay,
You get me?
that's good. So they just started it
Right.
the same and then changed it.
Exactly. So like
see.
it started the same, but even when you play the original, shit was already changing because Sephiroth was already fucking with Cloud's mind like throughout the
Right,
whole
right.
game, and that's not something that happened in the original game.
It's not.
So it's like, and it's Sephiroth not even from that timeline. It's Sephiroth from Children's Advent. So
Okay.
it's just like, yeah. So a lot of shit. It's not the original. It's not a 1-for-1 remake, and that's why the remake was to like it's kind of like a false title, because what they're trying to tell you is that we're remaking the story. Like
I mean,
that's what they meant.
I think they did what they normally do. Final Fantasy VII characters, so they called it Final
Right.
Fantasy VII, and then
Exactly.
they
The
said
hardest thing.
remake, but maybe like you said, the title was wrong.
Right. Well, what they meant was the remake of the story, of like the story that you once knew.
Right.
It's completely changed now.
Hey man, at the
I
end
mean,
of the day, it's still an unfinished game.
and I'm not saying it's an unfinished game, but it's a totally different game. Well,
I know.
and then
I
you
was just trying to trigger him.
you're not gonna trigger me. We already fought.
Yeah.
And all
This has been
shit.
hashed out. Okay, moving on.
Right. Right. So it's whatever. But like now with the Yuffie DLC, it is like now it's even more concrete to know that this game is going in a completely different direction. I mean, we'll still go to probably the same locations because obviously it's that world, right?
Can they finish it though? Damn.
Well, I know the next one is going to be open world.
No, the
So,
next one should have been episode 2, not Final Fantasy 16.
That's one of the things
Oh.
I'm disappointed in, is that it just said, "Hey, here's 16." I mean, I don't know how it's gonna be because
Well, I understand why 16 is being made before part 2. Well, it's because it's a different team. It's not the same team.
Well, then
Fair
just
enough,
put the
fair
teams
enough.
together and just
Well,
finish
no,
with 7.
Nah.
No,
They're not gonna do that anymore because
right?
they did that with 13 and it ended up flopping.
Yeah, they end up fucking up.
Not 13-1, but 13-2 and 3.
And then
Well, the reason why
people are-
13, 2, and 3 flop is because no one liked those games in the first place.
Right, but they put their whole team on making those
Right,
games,
yeah, they did.
and yeah,
It was
so
too
they
many conflicting
specifically
as-
said they were never going to do that again.
Yeah, and especially
Yeah.
in 7, they wanted the original team, so that worked on 7. So that's why it's been actually going well.
Yeah, but yeah, so
I
16
guess so.
is I mean, I guess. I don't know about Square Enix lately, man.
Yeah,
at
they've
one
been
point,
they've been shooting themselves in the foot as of late. I'm not gonna lie to you.
at this point, they might as well just rename their studio Final Fantasy. I mean,
Yeah, pretty much.
that's
I mean-
pretty much been their only killer game.
I mean, talk about in their biggest moneymaker, Final Fantasy, right? And now look at Final Fantasy 14.
Yeah,
I mean,
popping off.
it sold out digitally.
You know what's ironic, right? The name Final Fantasy came out because literally Square would have went under if it wasn't for that game. So they called it the Final Fantasy.
Yeah,
And then
the true one shot.
yeah, like just like Team Tecmo, Team Ninja, Dead or Alive was literally, if
Right.
that game flopped, the studio dies, and if it didn't, they'll stay alive. So they called it Dead or Alive. This is Final Fantasy. This was the game that if this flopped, that studio would have been dead. It didn't, and now they're pretty much banking on Final Fantasy now because every other game they make has been fucking garbage. Avengers.
That's the thing is that Final Fantasy is really saving it right now. That and like, I mean, I guess we should be expected it because they are known for like our JRPGs,
Yeah.
Right.
and so like this plus Bravely Default, it's been doing work. Final
Yeah.
Fantasy 14 is popping off again because people are saying screw World of Warcraft, go Final Fantasy
Right.
14.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta give it to them. I mean, the RPGs are nice. It's just I wish they did other stuff.
I mean, they do, but they just
have.
don't do it
They
well.
flop.
Yeah. I wish they did other stuff well.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
like I
exactly.
mean, they did Tomb Raider.
Oh, and talking about
They did
Avengers,
Avengers.
did you see the voice actor for Kratos is going to be Black Panther?
Yes.
Yes.
Wait.
Right, which
Yeah.
Kratos? Old Kratos and new Kratos.
New Kratos.
Oh,
New Kratos. Yeah.
That's for the
Yeah.
game,
Okay,
right?
fair
It was for
enough.
the game. Not for the
Yeah,
movie.
for Avengers.
Okay.
That game is dirt trash, bro. I'm sorry. I'm not.
Why are we still talking about the Avengers?
I mean, you know what? I mean, they might be able to resurrect it. They did that with
Nope.
Final Fantasy 14.
I mean, we won't know until that DLC comes out for Black Panther. Supposedly, is actually pretty good. Supposedly.
Man, don't give hope to others.
It's the same gameplay mechanic, so
I mean, yeah, but
we'll see.
probably
Like I
the
said,
world, probably the
they-
way that Black Panther is like done.
like
we'll
I
see.
said, don't count them out. I mean, Final Fantasy 14 flopped when it first came out. They
Right.
reworked it. Now
yeah,
it's
but
the
that's
third best in the world.
that's the MMO. Like you can rework those games.
No, but they unreleased it.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, and then they released
and it's
it
a live
again,
service game.
right? So it's possible that they could
I don't have
pop
faith
off
in Avengers.
Oh yeah, I'm not saying invest in it. I'm just saying like don't count it out yet. I mean, maybe one day.
We
Maybe.
will.
One day.
We will see, my guy.
One day,
Hey
my
man,
friend.
look at Nintendo. They go up and down. We gave them a chance.
I'm not
Hey,
giving
I had-
OLED a chance.
I had to get my
Breaking
Nintendo slander.
breaking news: Ubisoft has once again delayed both Rainbow Six Extraction and Riders Republic.
Ah, Rainbow Six Extraction is actually just an expansion on Siege.
Right.
I thought it was an all standalone thing.
Oh yeah, we talked about Assassin's Creed. What Infinity? Whatever.
Infinity, no,
what
we haven't actually. I forgot to put
No.
that as a slide.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 100% live service game apparently.
And that's the death
That's
of Assassin's
crazy.
Creed.
Yep.
Assassin's Creed.
That's gonna be the death of that franchise, yo. Like if you actually have faith in that franchise coming back,
you'll see him jumping off the tower. Then it stops halfway. It's like 50 cents, please. Just so you can finish the
You
jump.
want to land?
Yeah, I know, right?
no. You're gonna jump off, right? And you're not gonna see a haystack. They're gonna be like, "Do you want to live? You want a haystack? Or choose how you cushion your landing. You get pillows. You get a haystack.
Pillows.
You want to land on some hoes? Which one?
Want to land on some hoes? No. Would you like to land on a pile of titties?
You know what would be some shit though? If they take it so far where it's like to scan the map, you gotta pay for it.
Just as you're about to assassinate the guy, says to be continued.
Like you want to see the extended cut? $5.
$5.99, yeah, I'll say $5.99.
That's
Oh
crazy,
shit,
man.
bro. That's gonna be
crazy.
insane. That I think the way I think they might do it is like if they go greedy route, yo, just to expand the map, you gotta pay for it.
Oh, I'd be surprised. Probably like skins, characters, special moves. I think they're gonna go the whole 9 yards.
And expand the map. Like when you scan it,
Yeah.
like to get they'll probably sell you like I guess
one pixel
we'll
for every
call it,
$1.
I will call it animus shards. And like for each animus shards you get, you need at least what X amount so that when you go open the world, it opens it depending how much shards you have.
I mean, not gonna be.
Let me stop giving them ideas. Yo, Ray, can you cut this part of the podcast? Because like,
They were taking
Yeah,
notes
them
live, bro.
yo, for real, they be like, "Oh shit, this man Josh."
They better click
We're not
this
gonna
shit.
hire him though.
They're
We're not
clip
gonna
this
hire him.
video.
Though.
We're not gonna hire. He's gonna be.
We're just gonna take his
failure.
idea, but we're not gonna hire him. No. I patent that. So patent that right now. It's
They already have it
copyrighted
on file,
right
bro.
now.
They have it on file already.
Yeah, that'd be
They
crazy.
already
But
requested.
if Assassin's Creed is successful with it, guess what? Watch Dogs is gonna be a live service. Far Cry is gonna be a live service. Pretty much all their games.
It's gonna be a live service without it. I mean, it's just a copy and paste. They don't do anything about games.
Yeah, but like judging by what the title Infinity, I think they might just stick with this Assassin's Creed for like 10 years, and like just expand this. I guess give you expansions and shit like that. And
One expensive year, $60.
exactly. It's just gonna be called the same game, so you could think that you're actually a part of the world.
Yep. That. But
That's just
yeah.
crazy.
Awesome. That's cool.
But yeah,
So talking
know.
about dead of the franchises and games. Let's talk about the dead of Smash Brothers in general.
well, Ken was
Because-
he wasn't here when we talk about the Steam Deck. Yo, what are your thoughts on the
yeah,
Steam Deck?
sure. Can't tell me.
It looks like it's gonna be great. Unfortunately, it doesn't have an OLED screen.
See, this is why he's buying the new Nintendo Switch.
That's probably why. Yeah, that's exactly it.
No, but yeah, it looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I mean, the one thing that I do have kind of issues with, I don't know because I never used a Steam controller before, but it's gonna be kind of weird using a trackpad for PC games.
I'm gonna tell you right now, the Steam controller is very fucking weird to get used to.
Of course.
I tried it. It's oh man, that shit is very weird. But I think you're not gonna be able aiming with the trackpad at all. I think it's just for mouse for like strategy
okay.
games and stuff like that. Heroes of the Storm type games where you just click to move and shit. I think that's probably. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy. But the Steam controller is garbage. I'm telling you that right
Yeah.
now.
So but it does run full Windows. It looks like a Switch. It looks like they're gonna use it like a Switch because it's supposed to come with a dock later.
Yo, Ken,
Don't get the base model because the eMMC memory is trash.
yeah, I'm not getting that model.
Just get the 256 and
Yo,
higher.
Can they stop with these fat bezels though? Like, just stop.
I mean, hey man, you got what you got.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
still a
Well-
7-inch screen.
Well, at least we don't have Joy-Con drift. That's we're good.
Chill, we
Oh,
won't have Steam
yeah,
Con drift.
Yeah, you're gonna have some fucking Steam drift, and you can't pull those controllers apart.
Right, yeah, if you get drift from this, then it's GG. And you know how Ruben treats his controller.
Yeah,
Ah.
like he treats his bitches.
Abusively.
Exactly.
I remember one time Ruben bought like a new controller, and then like an hour later, it was already messed up.
Bro, I was
Oh,
like,
yeah.
how the fuck did you bring a brand new controller? Playing Smash Bros. Oh, that's crazy.
It was
It doesn't require you to smash the button.
It was
You just see Ruben. You see with Ruben with like a controller, and he put like lipstick on the box. Like, I'm gonna wreck you.
Ah.
Kids.
Oh shit.
No, but yeah,
You ever kill that shit though, dog.
but yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yo,
I hope let's
literally-
hope this doesn't get Joy-Con.
I hope it doesn't. Literally, this machine right here. This is whenever we chill. This is the machine we're gonna be playing games off of. It's gonna have everything. You can play Mario Kart Double Dash on this bitch. 64,
Mm.
8,
Oh.
Project M.
You know, it's really funny, right? Like, that's the hilarious thing about it, right? And like people talk shit about Nintendo, and the first thing they do is say, "Hey, I would get this machine so I can play Nintendo games."
Because you could play more games. You could play more games on this game than
Of
on the
course,
Switch.
of course, but remember, selling the high seas is illegal.
Who said we're selling the high seas?
Well, who says anything about pirates, man? I don't know what you're talking about.
You said selling. You said high seas. I just repeated what you said.
Hey man, you could be on a cruise ship, man. I didn't say anything, bro.
You said sailing on high seas. That's what you said, and I repeated what you said.
Exactly. High seas is water, my guy. I don't know.
Hey,
What
look,
you're talking about.
whatever you're trying to imply, I don't know what you're talking
Like,
about. bro.
I don't know why you're telling me that you should go to Pirate Bay, download some ROMs, get off and put it on this machine. I don't know why you're telling me.
Your Honor, those words never came out of my mouth.
And I don't know why. Like
He
I don't
just
know.
doesn't understand.
I don't know why
Okay?
you're telling me you should get
He
a
just
good
doesn't
torrent
understand.
machine.
Okay?
I don't know why you should get a good torrent. Okay, a VPN. Okay, and then download some stuff illegally. I don't know why you're telling me this. Okay. Okay, I don't know why you're telling me that I should go to the Dolphin, get that if I want to have the best emulator to play, and 60 more GameCube and Wii games. Okay, and then I don't know why you're telling me I should get Simu. Okay, if I want to play Wii games.
For everyone confused, he is not telling you how to play Nintendo games on this machine.
Of course not. Of course, I'm not telling you that. I don't know why you would think I would tell him about Yuzu, the best Switch emulator. Okay, I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why you expect me to do this.
And by the
Oh my
way, if you like your Wii U, you don't have to get Simu. I think Simu is trash, but you can always just get a Wii U and play it on that. You know,
Okay.
I'd love that you guys were quiet because the Wii U is garbage. It was fucking perfect, yo. Oh shit. Yo, PSX though.
What about it?
Yeah.
Slack Cooper.
So,
Look,
Anyway.
this is gonna be amazing amazing game machine, alright? Get it.
Look, Logan said you played Nickelodeon All Stars. I'm good.
Yo, Smash Ultimate Dead, what?
yeah,
Huh?
right.
God.
So this is Nickelodeon All Stars. It's actually been getting pretty hype lately.
Yeah, I
It's
kind of want
made
to play it, to be honest.
it's made by the same studio who made I think it was like Slap City.
Yeah, they
Mhm.
did.
It's like a Melee clone.
Mhm.
And so they're bringing the same thing to this game. It's gonna have rollback netcode. It's gonna have
First of
all
all, stop that right there. This game is gonna have rollback netcode.
Mhm.
Smash doesn't.
22
Don't-
million
don't-
copies.
Don't fuck with
What are you
Smash,
trying
bro.
to say,
Just
bro?
don't fuck with Smash.
What are you trying to say,
Twen-
Josh?
22 million.
22 million.
Continue.
Exactly.
Can't wait for the DLCs.
No, but yeah, so it's gonna have rollback netcode. And it's getting pretty high. People are gonna say, is it gonna be a Smash challenger? That's why I put it here. What do you guys think? Do you think he's gonna knock Smash off the throne? Do you think he's gonna be able to compete?
I
It
guess
ain't selling 22 million.
Look. One
Mhm.
thing for sure.
I think I think this game is gonna sell based on nostalgia.
Yep.
Nostalgia alone is gonna sell five. This game's gonna sell 5 million off of nostalgia alone.
That's true. I mean, look at that. Look at this. Just look at this picture. You have a mutant turtle attacking a little girl. That sounds like a great game to me. Reptiles, women.
Look, nostalgia is gonna sell this game alone because you know how people are about the Nickelodeon '90s fucking cartoons. It's just like, oh my god, the '90s. Like, I mean, it was great, but move on. And also kids are gonna eat this shit up. Mom, I want SpongeBob. SpongeBob. Oh my god.
That's really the question, right? Is how first of all, comes to the '90s, a lot of people who are gonna be getting this game. Well, not getting this game, but a lot of people this game would appeal to who weren't even really around in the '90s.
No.
Exactly. Well, you know what this game is marketing for, like.
Yeah,
It's
it's kind
us.
of weird. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it is kind of weird that they're talking about like Hey Arnold and Nicktoons in general. I don't even think they talk about Nicktoons like that anymore.
It's still up
Uh,
though. It's still up though.
is it like Nickelodeon still talking about Nicktoons?
Nicktoons
No.
is his own channel.
Yeah.
True, that's true. But yeah, I just think it's actually interesting that they're choosing '90s cartoons mostly.
Yeah, I love it.
It's SpongeBob because SpongeBob is still ongoing.
Oh,
But
look, I need to see
Well,
the Angry
SpongeBob is
Beavers.
a '90s cartoon technically.
Look,
no,
I need-
it is, but it is still going on. So I understand that more than like Hey Arnold, which
I mean,
is
Invader Zim is not a '90s cartoon. It's mostly like '90s, early 2000s Nickelodeon stuff.
right. But that's what I'm saying. Like people this would appeal to, they weren't even around. Like if you're 18 right now, you were born in 2003. This
Yeah.
is long past. Like you grew up with Avatar and The Last Airbender.
But they
and all that.
still know what this stuff is though.
Of course.
Yo,
Other-
but the fact that this game has powdered toast man, bro.
Yeah.
Powdered
he's-
toast man.
And keep in mind, he's only shown up in 2 episodes of Ren and Stimpy.
Powdered fucking toast man. Like out of all people.
Hey, man,
Powder toast
that's some great character design right there.
man.
A slice of
Yeah.
bread for a head.
Yeah, but it's speculated that so these are the characters that are in the game. Helga, Danny Phantom, Sandy Cheeks, Zim, Nigel Thornberry, Michelangelo, Leonardo, Ninja Turtles, for those that don't
Wow,
know what I'm talking about.
I just got that. That's crazy.
What?
20 years for me to understand the joke Sandy Cheeks. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
um so SpongeBob, Patrick, Reptar, Lincoln Loud. I don't know who the hell that is. Lucy Loud. I never seen the Loud House, so
Yeah, me neither.
Obelina from Raw Our Real Monsters, Powder Toast Man from Ren and Stimpy. He was there for 2 episodes. But it is speculated if you look at the cover that
Yeah, Ren and
Aang is
Stimpy's
in
there.
it. Aang is in it. Korra, Ren and Stimpy, and other characters as well. So yeah, I think this game is gonna sell based on nostalgia. That's it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I'll be
That's-
surprised.
You know
Yeah,
what
it is.
is also crazy? This fucking game has wave dashing.
Yes,
Yeah.
pretty much what Melee has, this game
Yep.
has. That's
Yep,
what this
pretty
game
much,
is.
yeah.
This game is
With-
a Melee
with better
Nickelodeon with
netcode.
Melee. With better netcode and all that shit. And don't get me
Mhm.
wrong, the game, what's that game that they
Allegedly,
made
right.
previously to this?
Slap City.
Slap
Slap
City was
City.
actually the Melee community fucking loved that game. So
Yeah, they did.
they're gonna chew this game up.
Mm-hmm.
But aside from that, nostalgia will sell this game, and it might do better because it is targeted to kids and shit like that. So kids that love SpongeBob, they're gonna be like, "Mommy, I want SpongeBob."
Mhm.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say max is selling maybe like 500,000.
5?
500,000.
I think it'll hit 1,000,000.
I think it'll help.
I don't think it will. And the reason why I say that is because
Good marketing does you well.
but this is not a game they're gonna market. That's the thing. Like you can tell right off the rip, this is not a game they're gonna market.
I think I feel gonna do
it,
like
it has a lot of good things, but the things that we know about it are things that like it's pretty much gonna be like this, right? What are you gonna get? Are you gonna get this or are you gonna get Smash Bros? It's just that simple.
I think it's gonna make 350K. I think it's not gonna go for
Oh, this is
much.
on this is on all
All platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, I know,
So-
but I
And then
still, I
and then the Nintendo Switch version is not gonna include rollback netcode.
Yeah, fuck that.
yeah, because I think because personally I think it's gonna be on all consoles,
Hey,
but I don't think it
guys.
appeals to Xbox and
You,
PlayStation.
you know what machine I'm gonna be playing this in?
PC.
Yo, Steam Deck. Yo, Steam Deck. Yo, Switch
Yeah.
Pro.
You're not buying this game. 100% sure. 100% sure. You're gonna forget about it by the end of next week. Guaranteed.
I'm gonna try it out though.
Guaranteed. This is the game that most people are gonna forget about.
I'm gonna get it on a sale.
No, you're gonna forget about it, and it's gonna be the end of the day.
Look, if the gameplay is fire, I'll play the fuck out of this game. Like,
No, it's not even gonna get that far. You're just gonna forget about it.
of course we're gonna forget about it, yo.
This game, like most Nickelodeon games, are gonna be DLA.
I just
they-
want
they-
to see the Angry Beavers, dude. If the Angry Beavers come out, maybe.
I want to play this game for the lows, honestly. Not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get this game just so we all can play that shit. We need more games to play as a group.
Mhm.
But yeah, man, those are my thoughts.
Oh, yeah, they don't even have a release date. Oh yeah, this is forgotten game, right?
If
don't
they
have a
take out
release
more
date?
characters, that'll be cool.
Oh, okay.
No one's gonna go look it up either after today. So I'll tell you.
Alright, so we only got a few minutes left. Let's head to the streaming side of everything. We only got 3 topics to go with. First one is gonna be The Witcher season 2.
Wait, before we continue, did you guys see Black Widow on the last episode of Loki?
Loki one.
What?
You already saw last episode of Loki.
I haven't seen the Black Widow.
You haven't seen Black Widow?
Spoiler.
Okay.
You mean the
Spoiler
movie?
alert.
That's true, yeah. Oh.
Okay, as you were saying, Josh. Which,
Yo, just go on Flixster.com, bro. What? Yo. Well, catch up the bag. Go on that website.
Yeah,
So The Witcher 2 season 2
it's
was revealed.
cool, man. This is another country. Can't do anything.
Okay, Ken.
So The Witcher 2, they revealed it. It's coming out December 17th. They showed the trailer. Anyone seen that?
Yeah, it's pretty
Mhm.
cool.
Well, what do you guys think about it?
I haven't
I
seen the
mean,
trailer yet.
it's The Witcher. I
You haven't seen the
mean, it's
trailer yet, bro?
Nah.
Go watch it right now.
All right.
Go watch it right now.
oh yeah. So Jason Momoa is going to be in this season, which is interesting. You know, next thing you know, they're going to be Ben Affleck and and
You
then
don't
gonna
have
be
to put
Gal
Justice League in
Gadot.
here. Yo, imagine, we didn't get the Justice League we wanted, so we're gonna have the Justice League in The Witcher.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we're gonna have.
I can
Rock
almost
coming
guarantee though,
back.
like if you could probably get Gal Gadot like in The
And
Witcher.
you probably can.
Yeah, I don't know who she would play, but you could do it.
Yo, if you get Ben Affleck in here, I'll be like, damn, the team is
Yeah,
back, is
Ben Affleck's
reunited.
gonna be the hard one. Yeah, Ben Affleck's gonna be the hard one. Like,
Yeah,
you
he's
probably
too
won't be able
busy
to
being
get
with J Lo right now.
it.
No, he's too busy. Busy. He's too busy getting whipped by J Lo.
By that ass.
Nah, that boy getting whipped by J Lo, bro. Like he got that GPS on and shit. That shit crazy. But that's besides the point. The Witcher. It's The Witcher. The Witcher 1. Hopefully the season 2 is not as confusing as the first one. And it's like they actually tell you when there's,
You know, you
going
wanna know
back
how
in
you make it?
time.
You wanna know how you make it not confusing? You know, the original writer get his ass out of there. It's like I've been saying 100 times. Look, I hate to say it, but you gotta keep these artists under control. Okay, you gotta keep them under control. Because if you don't, they'll start doing like artistic vision stuff. And sometimes it's good, and sometimes it's bad. In this case, it was bad. So get his ass up out of there, or limit him severely. You know, put a chain on him or something.
Put a channel.
Yeah, keep him in the corner.
Yeah. I don't condone what this man says.
That's not true.
He is just a guest to our podcast. See, as you can see, he came late today. So
And that's not true. One time I walked in a closet, I saw like 3 women chained up. I just closed the door and walked away.
No, no,
I was like, I don't want to know.
no,
I
you
didn't see
did it.
anything.
No, you
Um,
did
I forgot to lock the door. I'm sorry.
it.
Yeah, The Witcher
damn
2,
it.
season 2. I can't wait for it. It's gonna be great. Hopefully it's not confusing. And since we're on the Netflix topic, Netflix and Sony struck a deal, and people think that it's gonna be they're gonna try to work on a service to compete against Game Pass. I don't think so personally, because Netflix doesn't want to get into gaming like that. So I doubt
No,
it.
no, they do. They do. Now, Netflix, they're really trying to push gaming right now.
Then
Like
they
Because
tried
Amazon.
it once.
Netflix is trying to be the entertainment, period. Yeah, they just want to be all the
Okay.
entertainment. Yeah.
So maybe you might see a Game Pass version
I mean,
of on
it wouldn't
PlayStation.
be it wouldn't be a bad idea. I mean, if you have like the Uncharted TV show on Game Pass, you won't, but let's say you do have it there, Uncharted or Last of Us or whatever.
Like on Netflix and
Then
shit.
then saying, hey, now you can play the game wouldn't be a bad idea.
I guess that makes that Spider-Man deal they made with Netflix makes sense now.
Right, because that and like a lot of Sony games, as soon as they come out, they run their course and they just kind of die.
Yes, they do.
And so it's like they can kind of get laid there. So if you can introduce it like kind of like as a bundle, like oh here's the movie plus a Spider-Man game or plus
Now,
a
if they
game,
did it the way, if they did it in a way where like if you get, let's say we'll call it the Sony Pass, right?
Yeah.
Or the PS Pass, whatever. It'll just be PlayStation Now, right? You get this, but you get Netflix on top of it. So it'll be like integrated.
Right.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like so they do have it would be pretty interesting if they pull it off. The thing is though is that Sony and streaming games aren't necessarily good combinations yet. So
Yeah, it's really bad. But Sony is they did I don't know they did strike a deal with Microsoft for cloud gaming, so
Yep.
maybe they learned something from that years
Right.
ago. So
Right.
who knows? But that's news, and I think it's great news because the competition is great. So I'm all
Yeah.
for that.
Right.
And Game Pass is the best gaming service on the planet right now. So they'd be
Makes sense.
stupid not to try to capitalize and make something similar to that. So,
Right.
so
All right. Still the Black Widow.
all right. So Andre, did you see Black Widow?
Yes, I did.
All right,
Oh.
cool. Ray Ruben, did you see Black Widow?
No,
Hell no.
No, cool.
No.
You
Just
missed
kill
out
it
on a
for
good
us.
movie. The movie wasn't bad. The movie was actually, it was a good movie.
We already
It's
know
not,
that. Okay.
it's not Winter Soldier good like I was expecting it to be, but it's a decent movie. Now we're just gonna get the cash out of the bag. Taskmaster, fuck that character.
no.
There you
You
go.
were
That's it.
so you were just saying like, oh, Taskmaster's
I
here.
I don't know honestly what you guys think about the movie. I thought it was solid.
Yeah.
I thought it was a good epilogue for Black Widow. You know.
Yeah, I think the movie was better than the Captain Marvel, but I think
Hell yeah,
that it's
Captain Marvel
Oh
still
was
hell yeah.
not good.
yeah, because like the reason I say that is because like when they do these origin stories, this one
But
wasn't
this
as
one
much.
wasn't an
Yeah,
origin
it
story.
wasn't as much of an origin story, but when they do them, they kind of have this habit of falling into like the movie style of like the very first Iron Man or the very first Captain
Yeah.
America. And that's what happened with Captain Marvel,
Captain.
in my opinion. But with
Mhm.
this movie, they kind of it was like I think what this was like right before Civil War, right? Something like that.
It's between Civil War and Infinity War.
Okay, yeah, and so as a result, I think it was a little bit better to tell her origin. And no, in this movie they did a lot of things, right? Had to tell the origin of her sister,
Yeah.
the what happened, how she became what she became. The thing is though is the reason I'm trying to take this slow because I don't want to spoil it for these two.
Too
Nah,
late.
spoil
Uh,
that shit.
That's too late, dog.
Nah, spoilers. This is
I haven't
spoilers.
seen
all right.
Real thing.
Taskmaster's past shit.
all right, cool. So I'm gonna spoil out the last thing. So
Yeah, fuck it.
the thing is, like they tried to put a like a kind of like a dark secret that she had. Like, oh, like she got the little girl killed, but then no one really cared.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, it was like here you have the little chemicals that make them that he can use to control them.
Mhm.
That guy was a douche too.
Yeah.
Oh, oh,
But it was just the only downside I had with the movie was that
Two things.
it was like the scope of what they were in, right? Like you're talking about like a guy who can like thousands of agents over the world. He was helping countries, right? Super soldiers, all that stuff. It kind of didn't make sense why like if you can make someone like the Red Guardian, right, who's clearly broken, right, or you can have someone like Taskmaster. Why did he just do that to all the widows? Like you know what I mean? Like that kind of didn't make sense to me. It was like why did you say hey we're just gonna train them and then that's it? Like you know what I mean? Like why not just give them
Oh, because they were spies.
no? But that's what I'm saying, right? Because like Red Guardian was super strong, right?
Yeah.
Why not just do that to all the widows? You get me? Like why he was the only one? It's like he said himself he was the only super soldier.
But I don't think he created that program.
Did he?
Nah.
Huh? Because they said they were close. I thought I
They
thought
were
he did.
close, but they never said he created that
Fair enough.
program. He was
But
in
at the very
because the
least,
thing
why
is
not just
the Russians they use what they use on Cap.
right? No,
But he
no,
didn't create that.
but even so, why not just give him the whole Taskmaster, you know,
I don't know.
technology out of
There's
it?
two things in this movie that bugged me, and I'll say what it is in a bit.
Yeah,
Taskmaster.
yeah. So like, yeah. So that was really the weakest part of the movie was her motivations for what she was doing wasn't really that strong. Like I said, it was weak. How she was so depressed about the little girl. And
Yeah.
then at the same time, the guy he also didn't make sense. It's like, oh, I mean, it's plot armor, of course, but the plot armor was kind of lame. Like it wasn't
Yeah.
like put in there well. And so I think those were like the two let down the movie. But overall, it was a solid movie. The acting was good. The
The action was great too.
yeah, the action was great.
This movie
It,
looked
it, it, did
expensive, yo.
it did justice for Black Widow. Like if you wanted to see Black Widow, you saw Black Widow. And when I
Oh
say Black Widow, I don't mean the movie, I mean the character.
Character.
yeah. A few things that I didn't like about the movie. One thing was the whole little girl thing. Um, First of all, you killed, quote unquote, killed the girl and her dad, right? Then at the end, she's like, I'm sorry, and am I just supposed to accept that you tried killing me?
And
He's
that,
like nothing, like
that
just
was another
whatever.
thing too. It's like the dad and the girl were both in the building when the explosion went off.
How the
The
fuck did
dad
they
didn't
live
get
that
cut
shit?
out. All yeah, the dad didn't even get burned. I'm like, what
First
the
of all,
hell?
she just
How?
got burned, but they were in the middle of that explosion, and they both
Right?
lived.
Like
Fuck out
it
of
makes
here.
no sense. Yeah.
That was the craziest plot armor I've ever seen in my
Should be
entire
I,
life.
dead.
And Ray, stop licking the mic. And so that I didn't like that. I did not like what they did to Taskmaster. I think they completely retconned and killed the character
Yeah,
entirely.
it
Any
looks like
hopes to see future Taskmaster stuff with other characters is dead unless they be like, oh, that's a variant. This is the real this variant is the your Taskmaster type shit. I think that's what they're gonna do to fix their shit because I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. I had a feeling because this was a movie, a female lead movie role that they were just gonna be like females everywhere, and that's exactly what they did. They didn't slap you in the face with an agenda. They just decided we're just gonna make her a female character, which is fine. You can gender swap and everything, but you completely kill what Taskmaster is as a character.
I,
he looks like a wannabe Power Ranger.
I wouldn't go that far. I think they killed it. I mean, he was beating the shit out of people. Oh, she was beating the shit out of people.
No, yeah,
Oh,
no, I'm not. Look,
they,
the action, the scenes that Taskmaster was in were fucking great.
when he
Like
when she
we're gonna say
came,
it's he because a stunt
yeah,
double that
yeah,
did the thing is a guy.
I
So
keep saying he because Taskmaster's the he, but
yeah,
when she kicked Black Widow into the van and she fell off the bridge, I was like, damn.
yeah.
I was like, oh
Wow.
shit.
I'm gonna beat her ass, yo.
Yeah, I mean that was a hit, dude. Like, I was like,
Yo,
God damn, dude.
every scene Taskmaster was in was great. It was amazing.
Right.
The choreography was great. The CGI for certain scenes were great. Explosions, all that shit, great. But the origin story for Taskmaster is dead. Like they completely killed the Taskmaster character as a whole. But
I
this
wouldn't say that.
Taskmaster, bro, it's not even Taskmaster.
I mean, but the thing is that like,
If you want to go by origin, this is not Taskmaster.
of course not. But I think the way they ended Taskmasters in this movie, that was the only way they could, right? He's not dead. She's not dead.
No,
But the thing is, because like in the comic book, right? Taskmaster is not really a bad guy.
no, he's a mercenary.
Yeah, so like they have moments where Captain America trains with him and stuff. The characters train with him all the time, right? Whenever they need to know how
Yeah,
to fight someone, they train with him. And so I don't think they really do. I like the origin of Taskmaster? Fuck no. And this movie took the origin is terrible, but it's like I said, it's not that far off of what we have. I mean, she uses a little chip in the back of her head, but the other guy just drank a serum or some shit.
yeah. It's like, look,
It's not too different.
now they can bullshit and say this is not the real Taskmaster because they called it the Taskmaster Protocol. So
Right.
it could be
Oh,
like
so it's just a fake.
that's
Oh,
just like
like version one.
a version one, but then someone else comes in is like I'm the real Taskmaster type shit.
So
Maybe.
that's like a demo basically.
I was gonna. I tend to believe that might be the case, and the reason why I say that is because, and maybe they just did it for a movie purpose, but her name was Antonia,
Yeah,
and like the actual character's name is Anthony,
yeah.
and so like
He's
I
an
think
average nigga from New York.
yeah, and so like I tend to believe that if that naming convention means anything, it could be a variant, or it can be version one. Or
I
they
think they're
just did
gonna
that
go
just to try to stay
down.
as close as possible.
I think they're gonna go down the variant route. Like I think that's pretty much how they're gonna fix a lot of like continuity issues with certain characters. To just be like that was just a variant of that character.
Yeah. But personally, I don't think they're gonna change this.
Like
I, I gotta
Taskmaster is a B list, comic book
right,
character. But I
right,
like the character. I mained him in Marvel's Capcom. I like that. I just like the character. I think he's cool.
yeah,
Like Deadpool. They're fucking cool characters.
yeah.
But you
But
know,
talk about when you mentioned female led movies. The one movie I am scared of is Love and Thunder. I have no problem with Jane
uh,
Foster, but I said like
getting,
the thing is like if you read the comic book that movie is based on,
yeah.
it's essentially a journey of it's like a man of a guy, like a boy becoming a man, right?
Yeah.
Like Thor, he thinks he's unworthy, so he can't use his hammer. So the hammer goes to Jane. Jane could become Thor, but she has cancer. And every time she does it, she wipes out the chemo. And because she wipes out the chemo, she gets close to death every time she does it. The story is really nice, right? I think it's called the Mighty Thor.
Yeah.
This is the second one.
Yeah. Mighty Thor.
Um, it is a nice story, but there's a lot of nuance in it. And Beta Ray Bill is also in that story, though. And so it's a nice story, but I don't think they're gonna do it justice. That's the one thing I'm afraid of with that movie is that they're gonna focus more on the female empowerment instead of the Thor's journey. So
That's what I think it is. I mean, this movie did well with not forcing an agenda down your throat like Captain Marvel did. So if they do it like the way they did Black Widow, where they tell you the story, but they show you women empowerment, but without forcing it down your throat, I think that's perfectly fine.
yeah.
Yeah. Andres, what are your thoughts? He's not even here. Never mind.
Hey, it's almost
Loki.
there.
Yeah, and then I think on top of that, then when it comes to the reason why I'm so afraid of that is because the conflict during that comic book uh, for the Mighty Thor was that Jane felt that she stole the hammer from Thor. Like that's how she felt, right? And so if you have a movie where they only focus on the female empowerment, they're gonna take away that whole dynamic of this is Thor's hammer, not my hammer. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's
Yeah.
like you have to because at the same time as she's being strong, she has weaknesses. But in a
Mhm.
lot of female-led movies, they don't want to show the weakness. Like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, it's a nice story, but chances are they're gonna ruin it.
Hopefully they don't, but a lot of these movies are, they're doing their own little spin on it. They're not being completely 100% true to the comic origins. They're doing a
Yeah.
spin. Hopefully they do it justice, and then it ends up being a good movie at the end of the day.
Yeah. Either way, I won't mind seeing Fat Thor again. That was funny.
Yeah, but he's not gonna be fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got ripped. He's getting ripped for that movie. But he really wasn't fat. He wore a fat suit.
Yeah. I just think it's like funny,
Yeah,
have
Fat
Fat
Thor is
Thor
funny as
talking shit
shit.
in video
They
games.
should have Fat Thor in the beginning, and then he gets built and gets motivated and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we ran out of time, so we really can't talk about Loki.
Yeah, we can.
It's 9:08.
I know if I'm just gonna go in that rant, just like Josh.
how this man is like smacking the mic, falling asleep. Like, yo, Loki, well, shit. Last episode of Loki I thought was a really really good episode, honestly. But it pretty much set the multiverse of
Yeah.
on. So what do you thought about the episode?
It's actually the biggest surprise was the King the Conqueror actor. He was really
Yeah,
good in it. He was really good in the episode. I liked it. I liked him in the episode. I like that dynamic at the end, where she was like, "Yeah, I love you, but I'm gonna still kill this dude." That
yeah.
was pretty interesting. It just sucks that the whole series really didn't pick up until like the last 3 episodes.
That's pretty much the
Uh,
Netflix formula.
Yeah, that's what did it. Yeah.
but yeah, otherwise, I think it was a pretty good episode. I think as it should be. I think that's probably the best episode of the
Yeah,
series.
that's for sure.
Uh,
You notice each series has progressively gotten better. So
yeah,
we got WandaVision, but then Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier,
I'm going with
well,
Soldier.
at
That's
least in my opinion, was better than WandaVision. I think Loki is doing,
much better.
doing better than Falcon Winter Soldier thing. But they all add their own little spin to it. That's the other thing I like about it. It's not the same BS
Thing.
over and
Yeah.
over again.
yeah. That's
So
yeah.
it's pretty cool.
My only problem with Captain Falcon and Winter Soldier is I say Captain Falcon on purpose though. It's it's the reason is like she was dying. It is she didn't say the lady's name. I was like, bro, if I'm about to die, I'm gonna
I
tell her
know,
who killed
right?
me.
Like,
Right?
come on.
You over here talk for like 2 minutes, like
Yo,
I'm
that got
sorry. I don't know. I'm like, bro, I'm like, yo, say her name, then die. Just shut up.
Just die. Just die. What I'm doing in name.
Oh man. Yeah, but so you think this really opened up to Doctor Strange too?
I think it added another dynamic to it. Because now that we know King the Conqueror is there, he's already been established. The thing is, I think when it comes down to it is what part of the time between movies does Doctor Strange take place? Does it take place before Loki or after Loki? You know what I'm saying?
I think these movies are supposed to take place right after each other.
Yeah.
Because let me see, Spider-Man takes place. Uh, I think Spider-Man is supposed to start the Phase 4 movies because these TV series is Phase 4. But the Spider-Man is the first phase. No, I guess Black Widow is the first one, but technically it's not. It's technically the epilogue of Phase 3. Spider-Man is number 1. So it's probably going to be in between that. But then again, Loki is time travel, so it could be anything, you know?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so it really depends on what part it takes place in. If it
But,
takes place, then it should be fine.
but because it is called the Multiverse of Madness, I think it's going to be take place after Loki.
Yeah. Because it's just kind of weird because like a lot of things got pushed around, so I'm just like I don't know what what was supposed to be in what order.
Yeah, but I think they'll explain it in the movies.
Yeah.
But I think Loki, the effects of Loki is gonna spill onto the movies, especially
Of
Doctor
course,
Strange.
of course. Yeah, of course.
Because we already know Doctor Strange obviously because of the title multiverse, and then Spider Man I think is gonna have a little bit of multiverse sprinkled on top of it too. So going forward, Phase 4 is looking the early Phase 4 is looking like it's gonna be a whole multiversal thing.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And then the cliffhanger, the left hand Loki was cool. Was actually cool too. I didn't really like catch that till like I watched to watch it a second time. So I just want to see what they're gonna do on season 2.
Yeah.
It's a good episode, good season. Disney Plus is killing it right now. So man, I think What If is a break from those 3 series because it's like there's something different. And then I don't know what other series they're gonna do afterwards.
I think was Moon Knight.
Oh yeah, Moonlight's okay. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So the What If is I think it's gonna be like a little break, and then we go into the next ones. So
we're gonna go Star Wars, right?
I just hate it was way too short. I
6
wanted more.
episodes. Yeah, these series are not gonna be 26 episodes. 13.
To be honest, you kind of don't want them to be either.
Nah, One Division was 8.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like I don't know if you guys saw that study that came out, but people actually prefer having the shows broken up week by week versus binging it.
Fuck.
Yeah, so it's gonna be week by week for pretty much everything. Netflix.
Who wants that?
Actually, it was the more popular option. Actually, like most people
wants that.
Well, the reason why was because they wanted the chance to talk about it without having to be all over the place. Yeah, so it's like.
So then you talk about one episode and you talk about
later. But that was the thing, right? It's like people when you binge it, it kind of depends on how much free time you have in the moment. But when it's like week by week, right? Everyone has usually an hour, and so you can talk about that episode for that week, and then next week the next episode. But if you binge it, it's like so it could be on episode 6, you're on episode 3.
If it's available to you, then watch one episode a week.
Yeah,
and call it a day.
Yeah, but it's mostly people wanted to talk about it. They want to talk about the lore. They want a chance to like see where it's gonna go and talk about that versus just watching all at once.
I can understand the mystery behind speculation, but I just want the whole thing. I want to watch the whole thing in one go.
Yeah,
I'm tired of this. Then now Netflix is gonna do that damn thing.
Oh yeah, no, 100%, 100% gotta do it because that's like that. That's the most popular option. That's what people want.
Can people stop trying to get TV experience, bro? Stop. We're in a new age. We could just binge it all at once.
All
right.
Either way.
Well, that's all we got today. So,
all right, guys.
On to the next one.
Next life.
Check out
episodes.
Yeah, check out our past VODs in the channel. Follow us, give us a like, and comment on the below. Let us know what you think about today's podcast.
Check out
Everybody else, plug in your channel. Follow Political Peasants. Watch their archives. They're great.
Okay, we get it.
Follow GamePlayX4 on Instagram.
On TikTok.
We're about to go pop in there. Follow my channel on Josh Gambino, Instagram, YouTube. I got another video coming out on Monday, so wait for that. And see you on the next one.
You're the man.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Peace.